And we're live. All right. Morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special big up shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to my entrepreneurs, my stay at home moms and pops, my retirees. Shout out to the drivers. Shout out to the Uber driver, Lyft driver, truck driver, taxi driver, food delivery drivers, round town and long distance truck drivers. Shout out to the crossing guards and the school teachers, law enforcement personnel, medical field personnel, military personnel. Whatever your job description is, shout out to you. Shout out to every single clean hearted, good hearted person who wants good for others as much as you want good for yourself. If that's your true character, then that means you're a good person because you want good for others the same way you want for yourself. If that's not you, then you should try to become that person. It takes work, right? Here we are on this beautiful morning. Today is what, Wednesday? Today, I know that today is the 20th though. There's so much going on right now. So much going on. So I'm just gonna go off random. Big up some people in the chat this morning. The first thing I'm gonna start off with though this morning is two things. One, I'm going to pin a GoFundMe link at the top of the chat. This is somebody that we have helped before, and this is somebody that I want us to help again. I'm putting it in the chat right now, waiting for that to move out the way. I'm going to hit the pin message, and now it is officially pinned at the top of the chat. And I will also post it in the chat one more time, just so it hangs out in the chat. All right. The GoFundMe link is for Jamar. I remember Jamar, the farmer, the guy who we helped to get the washing machine, because I tell you, I see him down a river and the river is beautiful. But he's down a river washing clothes and stuff, and people was making fun of him saying, 2026 now, man. Big lazy man like Uno, but you still a car clothes, go a river, go wash. Go buy a washing machine and them kind of something there. Right, so we reached out and we got him the washing machine. Shout out to my audience members who helped us to make that possible for him. It was a good feeling to see that, we could come through for somebody, for one of our own. And Jamar is doing very well. He did the unboxing of the machine, and he was able to get a top of the line machine, heavy duty, that is going to last him a long time. So now him can go river, go wash off him fruits and vegetables when him carry the market from the farm. He doesn't have to go to river, go scroops clothes like old fashioned style like back in the 80s anymore. Right? So that was a good one. Now he has a GoFundMe up to achieve a truck. He wants a vehicle to help him to transport his goods, his produce from the farm to the market. For those of you who've been following him, you will see that everything that he says is real. Him actually live on a farm. He is a farmer. Him farm up him land. He takes his produce to market. He sells it. Him sit down in the market and get him sell them and all these other things. A vehicle would take him one step further. Remember when I said I like to help people to get on their way. I mean, I like give people, like you give somebody $50 today, and then a couple days from now, they're going to need $20 more. And a week from now, they're going to need an next $100. And 2 weeks from now, they're going to need another $50. I never really considered that helping somebody. You know that old saying, teach a man to, or feed somebody a fish, you feed them for a day, and then teach the person to fish, you feed them for a lifetime. I believe if you help somebody, you help them to be in a position to where they won't ask you for help anymore. They won't ask anybody for help anymore. As a matter of fact, they would be in a position to now help other people as well as themselves. So this is what this is about. Now, Jamar, you weren't even greedy. And I'm gonna tell you, he reached out and he said, SouFLo, people are offering to donate to help me to get a vehicle, to get the produce to market. If you can help me to open a GoFundMe. And I said, Jamar, I can't do it right now. I can't help you to open the GoFundMe because I have my own stuff going on. And he was like, all right, then I appreciate it. Thank you. So he got somebody else to help him to open the GoFundMe. So his GoFundMe is up now. He didn't even set any. You know, sometimes you look on a GoFundMe and you're like, blood fire? What kind of, like they want 1.5 million US. They want 500,000 US, and you're like, I don't think we're gonna get to that goal, but I'll give what I can. I'm gonna give me $5, $10, $20, $100 if I can sometimes, you know. He set his goal at 3.5K, $3,500. That's the goal that he set for his GoFundMe. And check it out. When I checked this morning, his GoFundMe was already at $2,453. So it's almost there already at the 3.5 that he has set. This is to tell you, sir, this is not somebody who's trying to go buy no fancy new vehicle. The man not try to buy a BMW X6 figure show off, you know. He's not trying to buy, he's not even trying to buy a up-to-date, more fancier vehicle or anything like that. He's looked at the market, priced out already, see vehicle where he can afford within his price range, and put it at $3,500 US for a vehicle. For a vehicle. And this vehicle would change his whole life. So I'm asking anybody, if you have a dollar to give, $2, $5, $10, it doesn't matter what, every dollar counts, and help to get him to that 3.5K so he can go get the vehicle. We watch him unbox the washing machine. I want to see him pull up into this vehicle, load up the vehicle, and take him goods to market. All right? So we start out with helping Jamar this morning. Already, his GoFundMe is already at $2,453 off the $3,500 that he needs. He's almost there. Help him to get there. That is the GoFundMe link that is pinned this morning at the top of the chat. So just go to it, click it, go over there, get something, anything you can helps. All right. With that one out the way now, the next one we're going to do this morning is big up some people in the chat, and then we are going to sing happy birthday to Tracy Chen. I told Tracy to look forward to her happy birthday this morning. So I'm going to sing her happy birthday. And she's not like the other person who said, I don't want you to sing me that song there. Don't sing me that song there. It kind of threw me off when she said, don't sing me that song there. Just say happy birthday. Just say happy birthday. But Tracy said she want me to sing her that song there, which is the happy birthday song and then the busy signal version. So we're going to do that for Tracy in a minute. Seeing Tracy, wherever you are, big up yourself. I know your work schedule is crazy and all that, but you tune in on a regular basis, so on and so forth. You're part of the family. So hang tight. Big up Miss Goldie Robinson. Thank you for being the first one in this morning. I appreciate you greatly. Black Eagle is in the building with us this morning. Black Eagle, big up yourself. Farron in the building with us this morning as well. My brother Let's Bond TV, otherwise known as 5 Up, is in the building with us bright and early this morning. When I know that 5 Up is a hard working man, him always at work. Him there early. Upments PG, big up yourself and thank you for being here bright and early with us this morning. You're not even bright and early, not sure, 9 o'clock. Oh, man. All right. Shout out to Nans. Nans is in the building with us bright and early this morning. We're going back to bright and early. Shout out to You're the Finest. Thank you for being here this morning. Big up yourself. Sharon Spence is in the building with us this morning. Big up yourself. I'm trying so hard not to say bright and early. All right. Sean Cassell is in the building with us this morning as well. Audrey says, morning fam, present teacher. Audrey, big up yourself. I appreciate you greatly. Thank you for being here. Norma Jean is in the building with us this morning. Norma Jean, big up. Who used to say cease and settle? I don't know why all these things, I feel delirious. I didn't get good sleep. And now I feel like, but I'm going to work with it. So if you don't see me do anything loopy, just know say SouFLo need some rest. Audrey, big up yourself again. Audrey says, hit the thumbs up button as you enter the live. Please. The thumbs up button helps us to let YouTube know that people actually engage in the live, and then they will shoot it out there for us, and you know, more people will see it, and then they will forward over here to join us in this thing that we do called Morning Thoughts. All right. So big up yourself, Audrey, for always helping us to remind. All right. I'm finishing up a video about the accountant woman from USA. You're the finest says. Why the story that take a twist. I also left all my information for her family members to contact us because every time I do these stories, I've done stories before where the family members contacted us after. And me not lie, I take it personal when I do stories. You know, you can't just recklessly deliver a story because it could be looked at as adding salt to a wound. So if a family is already grieving and then you get on your platform now and you try to make the story salacious to sell views or whatever you do, and you say the worst things about the person who just passed and nothing no gossa or even close to gossa, you could either run into people in public who want to fight you personally, or you could have legal issues on your hands, or, you know, just people who you've hurt now because you're over here saying stuff about their family member who is recently deceased and the wound is fresh. So I'm very careful at how I deliver stuff, and I also have my information out there, inviting them to call or write any means of communication to let me know anything. Oftentimes I've been contacted though by people who send their appreciation. I remember being contacted by Off the Top, that family that was from the UK, and they came to Jamaica as a couple. The woman is British and she married a Jamaican man, and his dream was to go back to Jamaica. I remember that older couple that got killed in Jamaica and robbed by people who they actually trusted and gave jobs to you know, help clean up around the place and fix up the place and stuff like that. They end up killing the people them and spend up a whole bunch of money in their name and whatnot. Well, the way I delivered that story, I guess, it touched their family's heart. So they reached out. Also, there was a family from, I believe, Winnipeg in Canada, a couple who the same thing happened to in Jamaica as well. Their children reached out as well. So I'm always conscious of the way I deliver the material because I don't want the family to be. Now, some things I can't help. Some things, if I saw it go and I saw the story still, then, you know, there's only so much I can pretty it up. But please understand that it is never my intention to make anybody's or to put anybody in a bad light or degrade your family member then, right? All right, so I'm easy to reach. It's SouFLoTV@gmail.com, the same way you see SouFLoTV spelled. Just add at gmail.com and reach out if you want to say, SouFlo, I have the real story, or if you want to say, SouFlo, that's not how the story go. SouFlo, we have proof of this, or give me an update to the story. Or if you want to cuss me out and say, hey, my youth, take that down, because me not like that. That's not how it is. I don't know why you're doing it. And we can have a conversation. All right? All right. With that said, Roddy's daughter, big up yourself. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you greatly. J-Love is gone because the chat is closed this morning to green names only. A lot of you watch from outside, and you can get your membership. Get your membership. You know, we do a lot of free mornings anyways, but get your membership and come on into the chat. Who else there we need to big up before we get into it? We can't big up everybody. Norma Jean, big up yourself. Thank you for being here. Patricia Jackson is in the building with us this morning. Trini L. Bay. Trini L. Bay, big up yourself. Trini Links, thank you for being here this morning. Up, family. Medea, long time, now catch the live. I'm supposing that you are busy. We never get around to the Bob one day. I have two Trini Links who was up. You know what? I could contact Vernon and see if I could get some. Vernon is here. Barbershop and Beauty Salon is on Union Street between Bedford and Franklin Ave in Brooklyn, Crown Heights, New York. That's, like I told y'all before, that's like my mentor. Somebody who taught me in earlier years a lot. Vernon probably didn't even know that he was teaching me so many things. But I call them people that like me strong Trini links. You know what I'm saying? So I think I could reach out to Vernon and see if I could get a hold of some Bob one day. I just want to see if it still carries the same, or was I paranoid back in the day. I'm not telling about something when you're Bob one day. For the man who think can't work no more, or it is not firing properly. P Niles 123. P Niles, big up yourself. Thank you for being here. BM, big up yourself. I told you all that I got some from my Trini brethren, and him gave me a bark and told me to soak it in rum. And when you soak it in rum for a while, only take a corkscrew of it. Do not take more than this. I was young and dumb and probably didn't even really need it because I honestly, them time the man was in real good shape. You know, I used to drink ginseng and raw ginseng and used with the ginseng root and used to eat raw cashew all day. And I was a vegan and I used to run 5 miles like every single day through Prospect Park, off-road running and these things. So I mean, a good shape them time there, you know, I play football and them something there. Man, a real top baller and really in good shape, real stamina up. So I probably didn't need this thing, but I went and took more than the corkscrew amount that Vernon said to take. The man said, don't take more than this, because if you take more than this, they're going to have to take you to the hospital and they're going to have to cut it down. Cut it down means when a man takes any of these things and your Johnson turn up and it can't go down, even after you've used it, till it start hurt you and it just can't go down, it's just full of blood and it turn up there. You must slice it, yeah, and let out the blood to get it down. That is something you don't want, because then you have permanent damage to your manhood. So anyway, my daddy, I wait for a little beef to come over and think we are planning our heads. Say, you know them young and wild days, they are planning their heads, say, you go put on a murderation or something today. And I don't know why we do that though. It's in our culture, Jamaican culture, Caribbean culture. It's like that part of us is not about romance and, you know, slowly making love and a rhythm and a stroke. It's about mash up something and broke it up and broke it off and sit down panny and broke it off, gal, and you know them kind of. So I was in that mind frame at them time there. So I said, boy, I probably need some help, any help we can get to represent to the fullest. And I got that bob one day. And I remember taking one corkscrew full first, and I thought, nah, do nothing. And I don't know who tell me if I go take the other corkscrew, the other corkscrew amount. And then the thing does stand up like out of nowhere. I guess the first corkscrew soaky, you know, and I you know, when you're young and dumb, you don't know, say when you take something, like anything that you take, you have to give it time to work. I could have Tylenol you take. I could any over the counter, anything you take, you got to give it time to work. Well, I wasn't giving it time to work. I'm going to take extra on top of it. Mind you, I was warned. Only take this much. Don't take more than a corkscrew. So I take 2 corkscrew full now. And my thing did it. Just stiff up on me. And I started to panic because the person who was supposed to come, she not did it and she not reaching. And my thing did it and it can't go down. And I'm starting to try to like get it to go down, and it's not going down. And at first I was like, it's probably not going down because maybe need to wet it up with some cold water. I tried everything. I put ice on it. Me sit it on the counter and roll it. I'm telling you, we did have this thing where you roll, like when you have bake, it's called the spindle, I think it's called, the pin, rolling pin where you use, roll out the flour and stuff. Me put it on the cup, me drop it on the counter and I roll out the something. Now I try like massage the blood back out of it or something. I mean, I'm doing everything in my power to get it to go down, and it wouldn't go down. So now me start really panic. And I'm like, oh shit, they're gonna take me to the doctor and I'm gonna cut down my things. And me not gonna can't use it again for the rest of my life. It was a crisis situation. Oh God, I'm run from room to room. Y'all should have seen me. I'm in there naked with my shit just dangling and running from room to room. Me lick it on the wall, me beat it on the counter, me try massage the blood out of it. I'm putting ice on it, me strap it down with ice. I did everything. That shit would not go anywhere. It would not go anywhere. It just stand there. I'm like, oh my God. It not gonna go down. It took hours and hours and hours to go down. I know for a fact that that thing works. I don't know who else from what other Caribbean island knows about this thing. I've spoken about it before. Them call it Bob One Day in Trinidad. And if you get some, it might be able to save your life if you're one of them man there who, you know, your lift is not lifting kind of thing. Yeah, but me with my fast self, let me try a little thing and see if it really works. A tree bark, what it can do. That thing's serious. That thing is serious. And you know, I was beyond warned because a next Trinity brother who was there when I was getting it, he said, watch me now, watch now. This thing does have man just running down and raping woman, you know, Dread. They're trying to get that thing off of them and it ain't going down. So I'm telling you, don't take more than what I'm telling you to take. And I just didn't listen and I took more than what I was told to take. And it's like that. Yo, live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Hey, morning, SouFLo.
Yeah, family, what go on?
You see that thing that when you talk about?
The Bob One Day. Don't tell me we have it in Jamaica.
Huh?
I thought you was going to tell me we have it in Jamaica as well. Can you go find it true, you know?
Oh, no. No, I don't know about it now, but one of my Trinity brethren give me. And the reason why me not take it, he said to me, if you boil it up good and make it soak up good and a piece of the root good on the inside of me, it will grow up. So me not take it.
Wait, you say it will grow in you?
Yes, it's very good.
No, brother. The man,
yeah, but
it's serious. So you should have
I want to tell you something, that one girl do. I want girl first think about it. Every time she make her husband juice, she boil it and give it to her husband.
She must like to be killed. she must be like pressure.
Yeah, man, for real. Yeah, man. Every time she make her husband juice, man, she make it, man, and she can't even.
She probably know how to measure it properly. But them never tell me to boil it, though. Them tell me to soak it in rum. Let the rum sit.
Soak it in
some wood chips, and you put on the wood chips them in the rum and sit it down. Don't take your first drink till about a week pass after it. When you see the rum change color, put in a clear rum, and you see the rum turn brown. And when the rum turn brown, you're ready to go.
And them have a crystal one too, one crystal one too, Yeah, man. It look crystal. Yeah, man. It look very good for you, man.
Yeah, brother. All right, mothers. Don't make piece of the wood chip go down inside there. You sit to grow. You have a tree coming out your mouth. I don't know. But boys, yes, Trini Elbe, that's the proper name. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. I call it Bob One Day. Boys One Day. Caribbean Spices LLC out of Grenada upon Amazon. My brother. Caribbean Spices LLC. All right, so Boys One Day. All right, Trinell Bay, big up yourself. I know this was a while ago when I encountered it, and I know that it's probably now being marketed. So Trini Elbe, for the rest of the man them in here, see what Trini Elbe just said right there. So Caribbean Spices. I think Trini Elbe was about to start bringing some spices from the Caribbean as well. I don't know if you got around to that. Yeah, man, me write it down already. It is already written down. See that? I don't know if you got around to that to bring in your spices in and stuff. When you go look, feet for yourself. Someone don't need the help. And I know not making fun of us as men, but it's a reality thing. Stress from too much work and even and poor blood flow and all these other kind of things, it leads to you not being able to perform the way that you should. And one of the things that a man holds dear is his ability to do a little something. You know what I'm saying? So if you can't do nothing, you start to feel like you're not really a man anymore. So whatever help you can get out, they're going to use your help. All right. Random question with SouFlo. Have you ever gone on a mission and your gun failed you? And did you feel like a failed soldier? Did you feel like a failed soldier? And did it haunt you for days? Or you said God make everything happen for a reason? Only Jerome with one of them questions. Trinidad base said, I put it in a my rum punch. My best. Sila. I love my life. $1. I still say I love my life. Watch Jerome question now. Random question with SouFlo. Have you ever gone on a mission and your gun failed? First of all, Jerome, I like how you put the wording so we don't have to be derogatory and we can still have that kind of conversation. Not true? All right. Did you feel like a failed soldier? I think that's happened to every man. That has happened to every man. It's not something where we like to rejoice over and talk publicly, but I think it has happened to every man. And you know, so sometimes it's just your body protecting you. Sometimes it's your body telling you that don't do this one. Especially if you're out there, right? And you go on one of them, you're about to walk in the rain without a raincoat. And your little soldier try to tell you, say, I said something is there. I said you're going to get hurt. There's something here that we could pick up. So your little soldier would dive. And say, I'm not going in there. And you have to force the issue anyways, and I'm still not going to go. So sometimes, I actually heard this from a nurse. Sometimes it is to protect you when you go, you know, and you can't. Other times it could be nerves and it could be other things as well. Now, if it happens to you all the time, then that's bad. I mean, you need to go figure out why it's happening to you all the time. But it happens. And it happens. And nothing wrong if it happens from time to time. Right? This society put pressure on us like we're machines and we must just get up and go. And like we walk around with something we're turn up already, and as we see something, we just dig it out. And that's not how the human body works. That's not how a man's body works. The man works the same way. Like his brain has to be connected to down there, so, and he has to be completely aroused and into it, and then, you know, endorphins fire off and excitement and blood rush to places, and it's a whole process of stuff that happens. Sometimes it happens really fast, all pun intended and all of it. Sometimes it happens really fast, and then sometimes it doesn't happen at all. You just don't get there. And just one of them things there. The best thing is to be with an understanding partner, but you still feel bad as a man, because nothing worse. Nothing worse than when she set up herself already and she expect, and you arrive with nothing, or you can't arrive. And she's highly disappointed. You know, and she'll try to make you feel good about yourself. Oh, don't worry, babe. It happens to everybody. Don't say that. Do not say that. It happens to everybody. That's like the worst thing you can say to a man. It happens to everybody. Because you as a woman, how you know say it happen to everybody? You know, the first thing, because I'm already vexed, you know, I'm vexed with himself. So the first thing you're going to start thinking is, how much man should they with already? And this happened. And now she'll talk about it happens to everybody. Or, I bet say it happened to all of the other man them with it got it before. She'll try to make me feel good, but me know so she'll laugh after me underneath, all quiet, you know, but it happens to everybody. So it does make you feel a kind of way, yeah. But if you have a partner who understand you, then your partner understand you. Your partner's supposed to know. So that's why, again, it's not a good thing to run around. Yeah, it's not a good thing to run around. I think the act of, you know, the whoopee is more exciting when you're with somebody who you are completely comfortable with, and you know that you're a person, You can go leaps and bounds and do this and that and that and this and all these other kind of things. Too much pressure, did it? When it always new. Too much pressure is there. Pressure build up. Man, they talk about, yo, me I'll kill it when me get it. I'm going to give some blows and skirt something. And him reach, and as him reach and done. I've heard those stories from lots of women, you know. As him reach and done. Like, nothing even go on. I think it was it Dai that was telling a story back in the day, and that was like, you know, girl Dayan, girl not do nothing for months and months, and girl finally say, like it's been like almost a year, and girl finally say, Lord, me see this one, and just the way me like them tall and him dark chocolate and him this and him that, and you know, get some kind of relationship going, get to the point. She talk about she go get her hair done and her nails done, and she get wax done and she get fixed up and everything right, and she make up her mind, so she go give him some. Right? Put on a nice outfit and everything. She was like, boy, you go from 2 little troops to the boy just pop off the clothes and just pop off in a like no time. But she said she feels so vexed. She was like, it not even take time for like acknowledge, like so she get her hair done, her nails done, it wax done, so everything is, you know, she's smelling good. She put her best foot forward. Him just pop off and just roll over and I have the nerve to roll over and actually go and sleep too. And not do nothing. And so it's better when you with somebody that you know. Too much anxiety. Always a change partner and them sitting there. Right? You remember that when when she was talking about how fast he reach? Yeah. He arrived and then he was done. She was like, God, I mean, even if I did that, you did have to offer. Like, the little leading up to it would have been nice enough to be acknowledged. Is it like, damn, your hair look nice. You know what I mean? You didn't look like that yesterday. That's dope. Yeah, ooh, your nails are beautiful. Let me see them. You know, put the leg them in her ear and look on her toe them and say something about her toe nails. I don't know what she did want, but she did want more than what she did get, obviously. But sometimes that happens to men too. You know, you reach and then you're done. Fast. That as well could be something nervousness, but if it's happening to you all the time, then it's beyond nervousness. Unless you just have a nervous condition. If you have a nervous condition, then it might. But if you're a man where that ain't your norm, but it happens to you all the time now, then you might want to go see a urologist. You might want to go check with your doctor and make doc know say you need a fix up or an explanation, doc, as to what is happening to you. What is happening to you? Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Morning, SouFLo.
Morning, family. What going?
We're good. You good?
I'm good, man. Can't complain.
Hey, SouFLo.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the man them and a health issue them have. Because they not take care of themselves. They bleed out all night. I drink boom, Red Bull, Hennessy, smoke weed. Them not take care of them body.
Yeah, but then it comes down to health issue because all that smoking and that drinking, stiffening of the arteries is happening, and then blood flow becomes poor. So it comes back to, yes, but it's self-induced though. And them do that to themselves. And I like they have cancer, you know, something like that. And them do it to themselves. Yeah.
You talk about them go in there and then pop out quick. Some of them not make it in there.
That's what I've heard from a lot of.
They not even make it in there.
Oh yes, I not even that
it gets so soft and them are trying to force it in.
Oh God.
It's soft and now go in there.
Oh God.
It just a wiggle around and a slide out.
Why? I mean, I laugh because it does happen. You know.
And these are men, you know, them 45, 50. Them still young.
Yeah, but I tell you what, 45
and
to
like
50 is
some
not
of these yard man need to stop it. All this bragging. Them a brag, and then like you get you all. What you say? What a word.
Excited and ready. Where you say
yes.
your expectation get high.
SouFLo, that kind of thing piss me off. It's like me want to do them something. It's like me look on him and like me want just kick him over.
He talk big. You think it gonna go so in a hole you
just waste my time.
Why? Alright, sir. Now
get me all excited.
I want the man never listen.
And then you think to yourself, you know, sir, we could have saved this time for Riri.
Yeah.
That's Riri job, you know. Riri no do nothing else but like he can take care of that.
Yeah. Riri never fail yet.
No, Riri never fail yet.
Riri take over from John. Riri never fail yet. What you say?
One time we go on a date with one of them. And you know, say, me and the man a dance. The thing me tell you the story before. Me and the man a dance, and the man come on himself.
Rotted.
While me and him a dance.
He was excited.
And me a look on him front and him pants all wet up. And me a say to myself, so what if we do with this now?
Go like you never see it. I know you did that trouble it.
Me not even want no mouth action. Like, me don't want nothing from you after that.
I know you did that trouble it. It does.
We're dancing.
And the friction.
The friction of dancing.
Oh God, you have to sit with him.
So if you can't even get through a dance, what me can do with you?
Oh man.
Like after that, me not even want no mouth action or nothing. Me don't want nothing from you. Cause me are the type of person, even after the mouth action, me need some penetration. Me need something
else. Other than that. That's why I tell Shakira says she better get it as much as she can these days, cause you know, man, I go up in an age, so you never know. You know, somewhere around the corner, me look down on my thing, I look down too.
Sometimes I know the age and the lifestyle.
Yeah, but
and the things them what people do to their body.
Yeah, but for sure, aging plays a role, you know.
And some of these man too, they don't understand that if you have sex too often, too much, that can cause it too.
I don't know about that.
Yes, if you're overstimulating that organ, like you're wearing it out.
No,
because what people don't understand, when the man they come to you, he done masturbated, he done play with himself, he been watching porn, he been overstimulating himself so much.
Well,
that by the time him get to you, there's no stimulation left.
Okay, so while we're in this conversation, right? I'm gonna try to keep it clean as possible, but watch this. And I'm gonna talk on both sides. So, for a man, it's kind of like if you don't use it, you will lose it. So constant use of it will help him to know himself then. So he's able to like go the distance, him know when to hold it right there, so and then slow it down and then can go again, and he ends up being able to last, right? That is true use, constant use. But when you are talking about now, that's somebody who that is unhealthy in the first place. If you're consuming a lot of porn, you always do it yourself and then expect it, because anatomy and physiology. In physiology, it says that there's something that's called recovery time for men. No man, not have control over this. This is something that comes with how you were created as a man. So recovery time, as you get older, your recovery time gets longer. That is why when you're younger, 19, 20, 22, 23, you fire like a rocket and you can roll over and say again. Next one again, and you brag and say, yo, we went 4 rounds, 5 rounds. And you like, what? 5? Your papa have 5 times, I'll go back again. Yeah, because we did that. Don't be trying that stuff when you're like in your 40s and I go up. Because your recovery round, so a man now will still do them kind of something there.
Yeah.
His recovery rounds could be tomorrow, but him don't know it. So today you might be lucky and you get a recovery round an hour or 2 from now. The next one, then the next time you get a recovery round, you pop off one Monday, your recovery round is not till Tuesday morning again. So, and that comes with aging. That comes with aging as well.
Someone no pay attention to that. Them feel like said them feel pop off the same way how them used to pop off when they was in their early 20s.
That is why it's important to know your body and to also be educated about how human
so
body works.
So in a fit mind, them still can manage it like them in them 20s. But yet when them go to do the action, them can't manage it the same way.
Anybody who is in this chat this morning that has, like, give me my healthcare workers, them. The one them where they have to study anatomy and physiology. Not just anatomy and physiology. You're going to know because them teach you in details about this.
Yeah,
recovery time. And your recovery time is not something that man can control or do nothing over. That's why them have all kind of sitting out here, numb it up with this, take these pills, do that, do this. But your recovery time is something that comes with your age. So him can't flip back like how he used to flip back. Now, you talk about desensitization. That happens on both sides of the fence. Like them woman they will do the whole heap.
Yes, woman can do it too and overstimulate them. Yeah, that can happen with woman
and then
too.
She got man, and then when she got man can he does nothing for her.
And for somebody man them, let me educate you upon something.
Yeah.
When you complain, say, oh, she tried. Hey, if you don't have like a pick me or listen to this morning, take them out of the room and put on the earphones in or something.
Father God.
If them are talking about, oh, you're dry. No, the woman is dry because she's not turned on by you. A woman have natural lubricant. She don't need nothing, no KY, nothing.
May I go help you
if she's attracted to you and she really want the cucumber, her thing will get wet, sir.
All right, may I go help you with that, Marie? Not so at all. Because
you're not a woman, you don't have a pom-pom.
Yeah, but I have studied anatomy and physiology.
You can study all you want, just like a man who is an OBGYN can study all he want. He's not a woman, so he can't tell me everything about woman.
But you are a
Only
woman
a woman can tell me about woman.
You are a woman who can't say everything about a woman because you can't speak for all women. And I've come across countless women who will tell you that they have an issue with getting lubricated down there, and it doesn't have to do, and it doesn't have to, right, and it doesn't have to do with the partner. Problem
otherwise, because a woman who's taking care of her body and taking care of herself, she no need no lubricant to nothing. Me in my 50s, and me in my 50s, I'm still sexually active. Me go at least 3-4 times a week.
Okay, but that's you.
And I've never ever had to use. Since I've been sexually active, I've never ever had to use lubricant. And I noticed that the reason if I ever get that dry is because me not attracted to the man. So my body now go get turned on like that.
Right. Just like how if a man don't get attracted to that woman, feel him sitting down and go turn up neither.
Exactly.
But it's not for everybody. It's not one size fits all. That's what I'm telling you. I've come across.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying if there is a dryness going on down there, it's because there's some medical issue going on.
No man, that's what me say. You put a general statement out there. You said, cause you ended with sir. So you said that if you say woman don't need nothing, and if she not get wet down there because she not attracted to you, sir. That is what you said. My answer to that was no, Marie. That's not for every woman because there are women out there who intercourse is super painful for them. They're not into it because they have an issue. There's a word for it. They just have a difficulty.
We take care of themselves. Healthy woman, sexually active people. We not talk about people who have issues.
Yeah, but how you gonna know who is who? Because if a man a deal with a woman and she don't know for herself and she just know say, it's not getting wet for him, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? She has not diagnosed her issue through a professional, so she don't know. Only thing she knows is, well, you know, when we did that with John, it did wet, but when time we did with Ryan, now it dry. And that's all she knows. So she got blame Ryan, she got blame Steve, and she got blame, and she got always think that only John can get it wet. When truth of the matter is, sometimes it's wet for her, sometimes it dry for her, but she has a problem that is not the man them problem. It's a problem she have with fear thing. And she'll find out later as it dry up more that Ross, no, it don't get wet at all. No, me really have a problem. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I know one size fit all. No, you can't only speak for yourself and for some. You know what I'm saying?
Some we dehydrated.
Yeah, all of that. All of that. That's about with toasty.
We're going to work. We can't take it. We're going to work later.
All right, big up yourself. Marisa, she going live Friday. For my sister's keep or something. You know, me I got tune in and just sit up on the sideline. I hear one over there chat about. All right, Marie, every woman is different. Absolutely great goodies. Every woman is different. And you know, if a man came across and said a general statement, we would get some fire. We would get burnt out because you should know that by now that every person is an individual difference from your psychological makeup and all of these things. Some women have been sexually assaulted when they were young. They still live through those memories. Therefore, it's hard for them to have intimacy and enjoy it with a partner, a male partner. Some women are, you know, just a bunch of different sitting out there. Hold on the caller. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Yo, my G, big up yourself.
Manners and respect.
Every time.
Manners.
Every time, yeah.
Seeing.
Before I'm gonna further, me have to go my real artist, man. She said, push it, make she ball, turn her back, we are a it all. This something of mine, make something moves, 1 foot on it. SouFLo, big up yourself.
Manners and respect, Marvin.
Every time.
Alright, so live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Good morning, SouFLo. You know, somebody listen to Marie this morning. I'm not telling you, Marie inexperienced when it comes on to that.
Yeah, she had think for herself.
Yes, because she make a general statement and she talking to all the women across the board. You cannot do that.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah.
And you want to SouFLo. Most women want a man to be romantic to them, and they are not romantic. A man cannot romance to you if you're not romantic. Most women not romantic, especially Jamaican women. Them hard in SouFLo.
Wait.
Jamaican women.
Yeah, hear your statement to know, you know, because them are gonna beat you now, you know, because you talk about most women, and you know most women. So you have to
that's what I said. Most SouFLo.
Tread lightly. Yeah.
Me travel 32 countries, SouFLo. 32 countries me travel. And that. Jamaican women are the most hardest women, SouFLo. They tell you that.
You travel 32 countries and Jamaican women are the least romantic women.
Least romantic women, SouFLo. And you what now? You see, the funniest thing, SouFLo, as a woman, you're supposed to help the man to build up that man. So Marie can't help the man. Marie don't know what to do to help the man rise to the occasion.
Yeah, she just go get Bex.
Yeah, she doesn't get Bex. And she go all the things them and get Bex and tell the man to come out there. Well, she's supposed to help the man to rise to the occasion.
And she feel like she want to just kick him and sitting.
He
can read all that. He can sense all that.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
the funny thing, so you know, sometimes you get to have somebody woman them, you know, and then take off the underwear and you see have some gray hair. So gray hair something that kill the vibe.
Why would it?
The gray hair, because you don't want to see the gray hair and want to hear them, they want to see shine and look pleasant. You know?
No, sir. That come down to preference. Because me have a problem with that. Me have a problem with that. Me find it. Cause when your seed back them grew up to it, what you gonna do? Shave you off?
Mm-hmm.
You shave you off?
Why? But so far, most women not looking at your seed back.
That's how you feel. But she see everything. And so she's supposed to look at the lad thief sitting for like gray hair. Me don't want to see no tool with no gray hair on it. Me turn off.
And she, right. And she can't talk about it with women because of medical conditions. It's not every woman has medical conditions.
Don't run left with it. Don't run left with it. We're on the gray hair or something. As a big man, man, if you pass certain age, you shouldn't have a problem if the road bushy, or you shouldn't have a problem if the hair gray. That's why I feel.
Well, that is true.
Because you're a big man.
But that's why the it come down back not to sex, romance. And this is why you have to differentiate sex from romance. When you romance to a woman, so forth, it's not about room run. No. You get a woman, you have to be mobilized. You have to be mobilized, so forth. You can't just get up and run, room. And that's how you go.
You see what you're the finest say? The finest say, yes, we're rough, but somehow we don't want no romance. so you're the finest that you don't want no romance. You just want roughness. And you're coming.
Some of them don't want no romance, they want roughness. Once they come in, they just want you to tear it off and bang. And they don't understand why they don't like that. You want to go fast. It's just like a piston. When a piston is at the engine, they wind up, they get hot. And that's how you come. So when Mary in the dance, they wind up and the man and the glue and come up and the glue and come up. You know, the man must pop out.
So as she do it to him and then I go like she know I'm not to do with
it. And then she could see her walking up. You know, see, and one hand on the bamboo fence and they run the man. The man must come.
So she did blame the man for his body actually working like it's supposed to work.
Mm-hmm. Right. And she don't realize that she do it.
Why? Watch out, free up your line next somebody else calling. Big up yourself, see it? Alright. Somebody said, look how far we straight gone for a topic. Oh my God. I forgot. Hold on. Stop. Pause. Today is Tracy Chin's birthday. I completely forget. It was supposed to be Jamar with his GoFundMe, which is pinned at the top of the chat as the first comment. We're going to make sure to help Jamar. Jamar is almost there. Hold on, Carla. We have to do this. We have to get this out the way. Tracy Chin is her birthday today. Happy birthday, Tracy Chin. So we're going to sing Happy Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tracy. Happy birthday to you. And then we're going to give you the brand new nowadays happy birthday. Big up to Busy Signal. Happy birthday, yeah, my friend. One more year upon them. One whole of vibes. Give thanks for life. Next year we're doing it again. Yeah. All right, Tracy. We wish you many, many more happy, healthy birthdays to come. And please remember, take care of your health because health is wealth. All right? Take care of your health and you'll be able to enjoy more birthdays. Wishing all the best for you, my friend. Make sure you live it and live it up to the fullest. You'll only be this age once. And thank you again for being a part of this family. Oh, yeah, so what we call Morning Thoughts on SouFLoTV. Happy birthday, Tracy. Tracy Chin, want to send out our birthday wishes for me. Help me to wish Tracy a happy birthday. All right. Caller, the line is free now. My apologies. I had to stop you a couple of times. Please feel free to call in. I like to be a man of my word. I said I was going to sing Tracy a happy birthday. I have to do that. All right. Back to it. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Good morning, Papa.
Every time you call, you sound the same.
Good morning, everyone. How are you, SouFLo?
I'm good enough. You're very low. Can't hear you.
I don't know why.
I don't know, but every time you call is the same.
Okay, let me try and say something.
Maybe you just need to speak louder.
Just a contribution. Like certain medications can contribute to the dryness.
That is true.
And also we have to remember hormonal changes. Some women going through menopause, that too can contribute to the dryness. Along with that, one thing that I noticed, or not noticed, because I can't say I noticed it, but a lot of people probably not having foreplay before the actual action. Sometimes that can help to stimulate moisture.
Right.
You know, some people don't do that. They just go straight into things.
Right.
Sometimes you have to do a little foreplay and get the lady in a certain, before you actually forward.
Yeah. It's and I could tell you as a man, it works both ways as well. It's like,
both ways.
Yeah, we're humans. We're not just made to just up and go kind of thing. It's some level of foreplay always helps.
Is important.
Is important. And some people prefer extended foreplay even, which makes the actual act even more intense and more enjoyable.
Right.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Yes, that's what I wanted to contribute.
All right.
Very good topic this morning.
Yeah, we appreciate your presence. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Yeah, it's true. What I was gonna say though, no, is another thing that I don't think a lot of women know this. I'm guessing that you don't, some of you, but I'm thinking some of you do. For a man, there are different degrees of turn on as well. And the different degrees of turn on also bring a different level of, I don't want to be derogatory. I'm going to use the word stiffness. There's a different level of stiffness that's tied to his turn on. Like, you can get a floppy disk because he him wants some, but he ain't really, he's not really turned on. It's like, it they hear me with take some. Then you have the level of turn on where it's like, oh, shit, give me some, right? And then you have that upper level of turn on where it's like, I want it so bad, give it to me right now. And because of that, there are different levels that you will get from him as well. See it? Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Yo, SouFLo, you hear me?
Yeah, man, I hear you loud.
A couple minutes.
Eh?
I kind of delay a couple minutes, but the elder where I talk about the grey hair down there.
Eh.
Tell him some salt and black pepper, me a younger you'd feel. A marathon, me a run on it. Pick up yourself.
Balance, bro. And so when you see the grey hair down there, salt and pepper, that well seasoned, a marathon, you more run on it, and my younger youth feel. I don't know. I mean, hey, it should to each his own, right? But I always find it weird though if a grown man say, "Oh, me no want to see no hair down there or gray hair down there." Like you at the age where gray hair is on your face and on your head. Things that go there in your underarm and down on your front too. So why you wouldn't want to see it down there so you see it everywhere else? You know what I mean? You're gonna dye everything or shave everything all the time. I don't know. I find that kind of weird. That's some stuff for like way younger people. Like way younger people. But after you pass a certain age, you shouldn't even have said none of that no more. Right? Gray hair shouldn't be a thing for you see. Hair shouldn't be a thing for you see. And I always find it weird of men who it has to be shaved bald kind of thing. Or me not turned on. I'm like, I don't know about all that, I don't know about all that at all. But again, to each his own, right? Honestly, when I was younger, I used to think that people who say, oh, you have to shave clean up all the time, kind of remind me of some pedophile. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
I want SouFLoTV, that's education this morning.
Boy, we just a talk, you know. The family they are gathered and we are talk. Go on.
For real, man. Yeah, man. When I say a real thing over the lady, and although say you study certain thing and anatomy and thing, and she could be right, but she's wrong because me meet females that are very well just dry. You can't get them wet, and them complain say I seen certain thing going on in their life, them just not. You know what I mean? Can't lose what you do.
Yeah.
There's no moisture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, some different people have them different issues are going. And sometimes it could be psychological and sometimes it's a physiological thing. You know, the body will work a certain way. And sometimes it's in the mind. But all of the above.
Tell the truth, when a woman get moist, me not enjoy as much as that woman moist. I prefer woman moist.
But that's a natural, of course, bro. That's
yeah.
Of course.
You're not growing it.
You know, you think chip up and chop up.
Yeah. And then she, because in a lube, she a problem too. She can't take it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a facts. You know what I mean? And what facts again? So if you not turn a woman the right way or a man the right way, you're not gonna get the full pleasure as well. If we get it's a mind thing. You know what I mean? So you have to know for self, know for touch, you get the full dose. You know what I mean?
And that is why also I believe that it is more exciting and even better to be with like your one person. You know, when you and your one person locked in, me I talk about. Cause say for instance, right? If you and your significant other start developing these issues, these are things that you can at some level comfortably talk about or remedy the situation. You know what I say? You can't actually say to wife, say, babe, let me try that lube here. Right? Or if she's hurting, she can be like, babe, this hurt me. You know, stop. It hurt me. You can say, why it hurt you? And she said, me no know. And you can be like, well, it dried on there, it hurt me too. So make we introduce some lube. And then you're gone. If you're there with like strange woman, you can't say, oh, me travel with a bottle of lube for this, you know. But pull out the bottle of lube out of your back pocket, say, or back up and say, hold on, put in some lube in there, because you're dry. It's not going to work. So all these things is what make it even more better with your one person. Yeah,
we can talk about anything and nobody not judge nobody. We come to each other, I'm not care, we're not going to talk about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
My
wife attack. My wife attack other day and she said, in the future, all if I have to go beard her and wipe her bottom, or she have to go wipe my bottom, we don't care you pass something a long time.
You see it.
So we can reason about anything. So I'm sorry people, many one of them people are still in a way where, you know what I mean, like, you know, you're afraid if a girl goes to me who couldn't stand up because you're probably not interested in her that much. And you're afraid to tell her and she say, I want to tell you, all right. And you're afraid to rascal, you go on road. No one to be say, not go on. You know what I mean?
You're dead up a front.
Yeah, you have to remember the people are human beings. Some of the woman go over the table and say, yeah, it's half sack. You know, turn around and it's a bad thing as a female. So you talk for the man and you talk for yourself worse.
Yeah.
Because the man might go up with a different woman with some stiff breasts and but look for him so bang up there a long time. So
but even with a man who say, for instance, he might go through some nervousness issue and you know it not connect with him brain and him gone soft and him and thing. If she had the kind of person like she's into him and that is her person, again, that's why I say it's important for just deal with your person. Because your person can say, all right, let's try this instead. And you know, and soften the blow there instead of just back up from you and say, what's wrong with you? It's I worst thing you want here. What's wrong with you? You okay?
Yeah.
You know, you're sitting there in front of you, just dead, and you're like, oh shit. You know, you can't. A man might not talk to him, brother, and say, yo, at that time y'all get the excitement more now. You know, like, oh damn, now work. Oh, she them all laugh after you. Jesus Christ, and then she back up and go say, what's wrong with you? Okay, don't worry about it. You'll be all right. Or it happens to everybody. You know, if I your person, your person can recognize say that a go on and say,
yeah,
you're not working
I'm
in
not
this
judging.
position, make you try something else. Or we're not in no rush, you know, we can try this again later or something like that. You know? The level of relaxation that is there will always work to benefit a man. Always.
Yeah, Benjamin, when I hear some story or some woman, some man that get hard fast enough on a beach or down the west one time, I go up on a vacation and I hear one you talk about in front of laugh at some Black American and gay man some. And when the man go, man look at girl, you know. And when the man go and girl drop her thing, you know. The man nah start bridging and the girl just pull up her thing quickly and cuss him off and gone. You know what I mean? And he says he bought the man to this day. The man tease him because him come back and talk to, you know. Why the girl has to sell off the girl just wait? Yeah, so we as human, yo. That's how I rate how you talk, you know. You're just not this fake you to have to put out a narrative. You know what I mean? It takes bravery because some people say no. Because in a problem, not because so far a problem why in come out and talk saying we're a problem, you know. So if you come out and be human towards humans, a good thing, you know. Because you tell the woman them say, be easy for the man them, man. Don't make the man them feel. You know what I mean?
Remember, so my background is occupational therapy too, you know, brother. So remember that, right?
So professional too. You talk professional too.
Yes, and we can incorporate those things what we have learned over the years into these type of conversations. So even one time we are laugh and it's funny and we can still put some sense in there. You know what I'm saying?
But so for matter the truth about you know, we never laugh. We never laugh at them joke even when we are younger youth. We never see jokey night. Must never see it. You know what I mean? A person can't perform and what can perform? Me want a group of friends in my talk, so I mean, I'm one now laugh. I don't get it yet. Honestly, I don't get it. I don't know. But probably build difference.
To each his own still. To each his own. Yeah.
Big up yourself when my car back to my going listening.
All right.
But Max is, my mates are gone.
We never have time here tonight.
John, no, come off the nose, I can time myself and
but
pack the thing better, you know?
We never have time today, but since you said that, I'm going to pull out the timer now. So everybody get them full 5 minutes now. All right, because we have other topics we're going to explore this morning same way. Clock is up.
Yeah, man. All right, look more.
All right, my brother.
Yeah,
manners.
Yeah.
All right, so reset. All right, we're on the clock from now on. Let me see. My personal notes, we will later. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Yo, my G.
Yeah. Well, go on. Talk to me.
I believe you. I really agree with him a while ago. You have to pray into it and begging it to stand up. No, SouFLo, tell me say you're 42. No, man, come like you're 82.
Marvin, you're a fool sometimes, you know, brother. Yeah.
You're still praying for it to stand up?
You're not following the narrative, my brother. Yeah, go on, go on. Yeah, Marvin, I no sense more time, you know. You don't have no sense more time. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning. Carla, you're gone. Yo. They want to say you're praying to it. Yo. Oh my God. Listen, if we topic them run long and you're uncomfortable, just check out and go watch one of the video them. All right. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Morning, Flo. How you doing?
But there, no family. What go on?
But there. My life, the conversation this morning.
Yeah. What you say?
No, through me here, and the man I talk about, you know, man, they run marathon, and me here ask how much minutes things on. Me wonder why am I talk about?
All right, sir.
But Maria, if you understand that most women they turn on in many different ways. And even your partner, you can start out having and she's wet. After a while she'll get dry and go back wet again. So she have to understand so many women operate many different ways. I've talked to ladies before numerous times, and she's getting wet over the phone. So sometimes you just have to talk to the woman.
Which is called foreplay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes just slide in and stuff. You go in and out and in. So this is for the ladies them in the chat, okay?
May I learn too. I don't know them something.
Yeah, but that's why when we're younger, we used to, our foreplay was like fingering her and talking with her and so on. So, woman, like you tell her things. Tell her how it's warm inside. It's like the whole, we just tell her.
Hold on there, Jerome. Hold on. Jerome.
Yes, sir.
We are try to be dirty and clean at the same time. So, you know, if it be too descriptive, I want you find like you can find a next way. Like,
no, but I said it's warm inside. It's like the oven, isn't?
Yeah, but you say like.
Okay, I understand.
Put it away where we still understand what you are saying. Go on and say what you are saying. I'm not stop you.
Well,
I guess what you're hold on there. I guess what you're saying right now is really for women, not so much for me. But I know I have them conversation there with a man. So I was injecting myself in this too much. So I'm gonna step aside and make you say what you want to say the way you want to say. I'm not gonna censor your thing. Go and say what you say.
Yeah, man, as I say, you just need to talk to your woman. Even if you just meet her on a date, tell her things she like. Make she smile all night. And even because as I said, I've met women before, I just ask them if I feel all of that and they feel good about it. They want to know, say them buff.
I feel all of that.
And even if them flat, they say, yo, damn, you have a nice apple. You know the other word what comes after it.
No, man, use your words, man. Use your words. I'm good.
Apple bottom, yeah. But women really like when you tell them stuff. Ask them, say, yo, you couldn't put on a bra. And I'm like, why? Mr. Because your burst them just calling me. They're piercing through your blouse. Like women like to hear these things.
Okay.
They will wet all the time, yeah. So Mario, they say you have to use lubricant and wipe stuff down there. You don't have to. Sometimes she can be at work and you be telling her stuff and she wet. She can all drive and you tell her things and she's wet. So, yeah, man, talk to her.
But you know, say, you go right back to not all women work the same, not true?
Yes.
Yeah. So some women.
But that's why I was singing the song. Oh, go ahead.
I was saying not all women work the same. So that means what you are saying works for some women still. Because the basis of the conversation was trying to get Marie to understand that not all women work the same, because she made a general statement towards men where she said, if she not getting wet for you, that is because she's not into you, sir. And I said, no, Marie, it don't go like that, because it's not all across the board for every woman. Some women genuinely just have other things going on where them can't wet up the place. You know what I'm saying? So even though you say all that stuff, there are women out there you can whisper sweet things in our ears all day, and you can say all the things them we would get Kemisha wet, and it not do nothing for Joyce. It's not registering with Joyce. She's not gonna be driving and wet up herself or nothing like that. So again, it's all on an individual basis again.
Then just throw a bucket of water upon Joyce and wait up makes to get wet.
Well, if you can't wet her up one way, just wet her up the next way. Douche. Yo.
No, based on what you know in the field you're in. We know that sometimes they have yeast infection. We know sometimes even the panty them wear and them not wearing enough panty liners or panty shield. There's many different reasons to irritate them down there. But some of them not even educated to know what's really going on down there sometimes.
Like with themselves.
Them now use douche to do out them things. Them have to really treat themselves, just like how them who then treat their car or their house. Them have to treat down there all the while.
Check it out and see what go on. And make sure
all
it's
the
good
time.
work in order. Yeah.
Some women don't
even
know that.
That not go for man too.
Yeah, but it is not about the man then.
You kind of want to talk about man front.
No, I don't even want to visualize no man front,
Jones like
no. Remember, you always say no. You have to think about it and process it. You don't want to process nothing and think about it.
Yeah. All right, so we'll stick to the one. Let's stick to the one.
Always stick to a woman. You don't stick to no man. Alright, so. But more run back in our chat. But you think today you're gonna hit any update about what's going on in Jamaica with the lady where you went to talk about yesterday?
Absolutely, that is definitely on the board. That's definitely on the board to get to.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But my brother, big up yourself. Hey, I was gonna ask you something. Can you elaborate while I jump back in our chat? Why is it that you try your best to live by your words, treat others as you like to be treated, do unto others as you like them to do unto you? Can you elaborate?
Absolutely.
All right,
brother. Manners.
Yeah, man.
All right, Jerome, not easy. Yo, with Jamaican brother, there was something else, why for that? No, we're not going to have a conversation there. You could be trying to balance the scale and just, include everybody and say, woman have to take care of them down there, but so do the men, No, we're not going to talk about no man front. Live on the air with SouFLoTV. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Family,
Boy, I want to touch on that topic where it's different strokes for different folks. Brother.
Yes.
Me did have one girl where, you pursue a girl for a good bit. Well, for me, it was years because we never did live in a same town and, it never did get round to it. Well, my lady decided to say she had to post me one night, And I go over the floor and me think me do something, only few and me left. She tell me, say, well, I'm into choking and ear pulling and I don't mind if you slap me. And I said, okay, yeah, man, we can slap up your body and them things. And she said, no. She said, no, I want you to slap me in my face. I said, right, kid. And it's a girl who me did really into in the floor. And the male ego. So this second time around now, I say, all right. Over there, I do my thing and I give her a little one tap in the cash and say, oh, slap me. So I give her a little, right, kid. She said, no, what the fuck are you doing? In our midst of fucking in the floor. What the fuck are you doing? I say, Flo, my ego take me over and give her a ears as you see.
Wait, hold on there. Wait. So when you did get her first one, it wasn't enough.
No, and the way she said it.
Oh, she'll make you feel like say you're weak. Brother, that me
no,
talk about.
That she has said, Flo, she talk
down
to me, bro. She's like, what the fuck are you doing with the attitude, I give her a ras ears as you see, Flo.
Why that? Go on.
Me think that was the end of it. The girl said, yes, another one. Flo, me turn off by because it was her ears that me not like you. Me slap her hard, man.
You feel like she don't press charges after?
Yeah, so me stop mess with her.
Yeah.
So to back up what you're saying, different strokes for different folks.
And you know what, bro? You see that something like that now? I'm gonna put it to you, lad. You see that something like that now?
Yeah, me not trust it.
Somebody else do her like that already, So I just don't like that already. It kind of remind me, when you said that, it kind of remind me of the video that we saw. Remember the girl where Major Hype, me sorry for calling him another one here, but it gone as a part of your life, it gone already, but it was public. Remember the girl where Major Hype did do it? And, you know, the whole heap controversy did start over that relationship there. And then the video them start leak of when, you didn't see the video them?
Yeah, man, we know. Yeah,
okay. Did you see what them did that do to her? I think her name was Kirby or something like that. And all the youth like grab her and choke her and box the blood and skirt out her. Bye! The man gave her some rotted box, you know, and at the same time I think she was suing him, or the case that she was bringing said that's where she got the black eye from. See, I made her have the black up her eye, but they were able to like coordinate the timing of when that sex video that happened, and that beating there with the man gave her while him ram her out and mess her up. So, and I look, it's like that's what she get the black eye from. Yo, wickedness increase, bro.
The ego, me see our audience as man.
Can you try? Yeah.
That first time when me go in the floor, me happy I go, me I drive, I go, my bumps me music, you know.
So you do something.
I can say, oh, you know, it was so amazing, but you know, I like to be roughed around. No, she used the word ragdoll. I'm gonna say, okay, and then I read the text and she said, but you know, I love the choking and the earful, but you can slap me around. Right, the second time, so like me tell her me go and me give her a little, you know, we are rampant, you know, right, she said, what the fuck are you doing? So me getting on my ego, you see, man, and I slap her hard as I just see. Only the woman tell me, say, yes, another one.
Lord, fire. Yeah, if that you have to be into that for to turn you on, cause anybody not into that, you have to instantly be turned off.
Me alright, me turned off. Me not go back there.
You're done with that?
Yeah, me done with that.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm free up so other people can.
Alright, my brother, mothers are respect, see?
Alright.
Now, here what? We're not shame nobody, you know, for the things that you're into. I'm just saying, it's not one size fits all, right? Live on the air with SouFLo, good morning.
It's not good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
All right. So you're on the same topic, right?
Yes.
All right. So back in the days when I was with my kids' father, we had 2 kids together, and you know, we're there playing around, and he told me, let's do some new pictures, but he's the one who's gonna take those new pictures of me. So he took those new pictures and he worked with this other guy, and they're Jamaicans. So one day the guy called me and he was talking to me on the phone, and he was telling me, oh, he likes my pose. But I didn't know what he was talking about. So he saw me now in person.
Wait.
And he was doing the
other guy called you and said it? Or...
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, wow.
The other guy that he works with.
Oh, wow.
So I didn't know what the guy was talking about. So I saw the guy one day and he was doing the poses. So then he called my name and he said, such and such, I like this pose and I like this pose. And I'm like, what are you talking about? So he told me. I got mad. So now he started talking to me, telling me what he could do to me and whatever. And I started falling for him.
Whoa!
Right?
Wait! So hold on. So your baby father actually showed him the pictures then that y'all together as in confidentiality.
Yes.
Oh, and him like.
So he's telling me that he likes my body, he likes the way I look.
Blood's fire.
So now, you know, he started talking to me and he's calling me, talking to me and telling me things he could do to me and whatever. And you know, just the sound of his voice, I got wet.
Blood clean.
So now, he left. He left and he came to my house one day. And when he took his clothes off, Flo, I promise you, When he gets to his full maximum length, it was my thumb.
My granny blood fire.
And it has a little width. It has a little width to it, but it wasn't long. And that guy, no, seriously, just contain yourself.
Okay.
This guy came on me, Flo, and I promise you, it was all legs. He was like, oh my God, oh, so good. Oh my God. And I'm just laying down there twiddling my thumb, and I'm like, what the hell? What did I put myself in? This guy grinded my leg the whole entire time. For more, I would say about 3 minutes. About 3 minutes, and he's like, oh, you're so good. You're so good. I said, are you done? Are you in? He said, yes, you don't feel it? I said, no, get the hell up off me. Get the hell up off of me. And he looked at me and told me, you're cold. You're cold. I said, I am cold? I said, no, you are wrong. You're a liar. And you told me when you hold me what you're going to do to me, and you didn't even do nothing. That's what I was so mad. These Jamaican men, some of them, they only have talk.
Oh, yo, big up to him.
Bunch of talk with nothing behind it.
Big up to him because he talked his way into something.
Hey, I was the one who called you a few weeks. I was the one who called you a few weeks ago and told you about the pants that was on him. Yeah, the pants that was floating.
Wait. Say again.
Remember when you were talking about the duppies and I was telling you about the pants that I saw that was floating the man?
Yes.
Yes, that's me.
Okay, big up. Well, you're the one that said that. Do you think the woman sent the duppy man after?
Yes.
Jamaica?
Yeah, but this was, I'm telling you, Flo, this was a true story.
Yo, I don't even
know. Well, them Jamaican men, I don't take their talks for nothing no more.
Yeah. You remember that old song? What you think you're going to go somewhere now? Hold you tonight. I'm going to do all
Those are the things he was telling me. Those are the things he was telling me, bro.
Boy. So why you never tell him put on back him clothes after him take off him clothes?
I told him, that's what I said. I said, get up. I said, get up, get dressed. He told me that I was cold.
Now I'm talking about as soon as him pull it down, or you thought maybe he was a grower. Because ladies, there are growers and showers.
There's something is going to happen.
You thought
it was my phone.
You thought it was going to grow.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, because he has children. He has children.
He got children. You were saying that somebody else went and gave him kids. It must be something there. Yo, big up yourself.
Have a good day.
You too. Christ. Ooh, hey. Lady, you give me a laugh on this morning. I think my day will be okay. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Hey, Flo, I mean, again, audience. Let me ask the lady that she in an open relationship.
Oh, man.
Because she said her baby father take the picture, then one man call her. So did she cheat on her baby father or?
Well, it looked like, obviously. I mean, you have to spell it out a long time. Something she talk about.
Oh, we did confuse both of us.
So that was a confession on top of a confession, and that you say.
All right, sir.
All right, brother. Moral of the story is, catch the woman feel violated. Moral of the story is, cause him take the picture carry go on a road, right? Oh my God. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
So make sure you block her lady there, block her, please.
Yo, Jerome, me laugh to me feel like me have muscle contract and I've been drawing them to
Yo, me feel it for the man when she there talk about.
Oh,
she said when the man reaching maximum length, our thumb, and you know woman no carry big finger like that finger them no big, you know. No, I should say a pair balls and a shrimp. No man, she have to go out better. Call her, no call back in her ass.
Alright, sir. Alright, Jerome. I'm gonna free up a line when people call you, see it? Oh God. It seems like alright, I compose myself. Listen, couple of things. Live on the air with SouFLo, good morning.
Good morning, Flo. How are you?
I'm good, family. How you doing this morning?
Good. Listen, unfortunately, as a member of this healthcare system, and a female, I got to tell Jerome, please don't encourage douching. It is not recommended.
Wait, please don't encourage what? Because you have us on speaker, we can't hear you.
Hold on.
Yeah, douching is not recommended. It actually will cause more problems.
And you said as a member of the healthcare community, she wants you to know that douching is not recommended. It will cause more problems.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
No douching on here. Our vagina take care of itself if you keep it clean. Take care of it and it keep clean itself. Please don't encourage women to douche. Because we have seen too many problems with the douching thing.
All right. One us.
All right.
Live on the air with SouFLo, good morning.
Good morning, SouFLo. How are you? And good morning to the SouFLo family. You know, I have to say that. When I don't say that, I'm really just da-da-ding.
How you doing this morning?
I am super duper great. How are you?
We're doing all right. Can't complain at all.
Yes. Jesus is Jerome. Let's talk about big thing. I'll be a subway. Let's talk about. Are you coming back for the second time? What is going on? Oh my God,
9 missed calls.
We're in Fala, Texas. All week this week. Yeah, and them are fix me AC. The guy told me yesterday, I was his last person, right? Yesterday for the apartment. And he said, when the store's no closed, I think he speaks very much about 70% English and blah, blah, blah. And I said, okay. He said, you will be back in the morning. And in my mind, I'm like, you better not wake my ass up. But I was up already. So, awesome. And then I hear a knock on my door. I said, Jesus Christ, who the fuck is that? It was him. And he needs to get another tool, I guess. But he realized my stove was on. My lights are done. Yes, I must like that. I need to stop smoking. But yeah, I'm like, no, my stove. He said, you know when your stove is on? I said, yes, I'm very much aware of that. Thank you for acknowledging the fact that my stove is on.
So did you get your stuff fixed?
Not fully yet.
Not fully
He's
yet.
He left and about to come back. Oh my God. So let's talk to this nowadays.
You're doing good otherwise though.
Yes.
All right. Cool.
Yes, big up.
All right. Big up yourself, see?
Yeah.
All right.
It's
Oh boy. Listen, Jerome, do want to not talk about, but just explain why it's important to treat others like you treat yourself. I think that was self-explanatory. You know, just treat other people like you treat yourself. Them tell me that from where I like a picnic. Not true. Make we break up the monotony a little bit. That they told us that from we were small, and for me as a grown person is because I have suffered from karma coming back around, and I was very conscious of when karma was whooping my ass. I knew that it was karma. You know, a lot of people they treat people a certain way, and then when karma comes back around, them tell themselves all kind of stuff, but them no one tell themselves the truth. So you will never acknowledge that it's karma. That them tell themselves, "Oh, somebody will up upon me. Oh, nothing gonna right in my life. So why I'm not knowing I have some bad luck. It's just like, it's my bad luck season. Is, you know, you tell yourself all kinds of different things, but the truth of the matter is, it's just your karma work back the way there. And once I became conscious that it was my karma, then I started making a conscious decision to treat people according to how I would want to be treated. I don't want to be treated good, so I'm just start treat everybody good. And then it comes right back around. You know, whatever energy you put out in the universe, it's going to come back to you. So it doesn't matter if you put it out public or privately, it's coming back to you. Believe me when I tell you that it'll come back to you. You sow hateful seeds, you wish bad for people under your breath, and them something there is going to happen to you loud as hell for everybody to see it. And people are going to say, but damn, him always I say good stuff about people and how that happened to him. I know all the time him did I say good stuff about people under him breath. Him did I say bare bad things about people and wish bad for people. So consciously I come here every morning, come tell people, say, wish good for others as good as you wish for yourself. Extra big up for them kind of people there. And if you're not that kind of person, then please try to become that kind of person. Once you become conscious of the power of karma and realize that it's real, religion can't save you from karma, because karma does not respect your religion. So you can run go Hindu, Krishna, Buddha, Jew, Christian. Your karma is still hitting you. It's still going to hit you. And once you realize that, you will start sow good seed in the universe, and you will start reaping it too. You will start to reap it too. And you'll be very conscious that, damn, it came back to me, and it keeps coming back to me. Let me keep on sowing more good seed, and it feels good. Then it becomes a part of you after a while. So adjust that, Jerome. Adjust that. I'm conscious of karma, friend. So I make sure that I'm not putting no bad nothing in the universe for myself, because it come back to me. Now there's a part where them say it even come back and reach your children them sometime. Because karma is a bitch, them say. I true, you know, karma, I think karma is a Jamaican woman we believe in the same what we have in Jamaica, where we say if you can't catch quacker, you catch him shot. So if karma feel like she can't catch you, she catch one and you pick them. Yeah, that part there is where people are like, nah, I don't really believe in that because your child didn't do anything. But if your child is under your covering, then everybody under your covering can be affected by your karmic energy. You must feel that badness are going to reach your house and just lick you alone. You know what I mean? It can reach your children them too. And I'm very conscious of all of that. So me and nobody, no have nothing. And the way how I do my thing, I try to make sure I don't harm anybody in the process of doing my thing. It may look soft to some people, but that's okay. May not have to prove nothing to nobody, right? You're operating off ego, so you don't have to prove anything to anybody. Once you get rid of the ego thing, become conscious of karma thing, watch and see how life get better for you. Yeah, man. Real talk. I don't wish bad for no one. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. You absolutely shouldn't. A lot of things that are bad are things that you never said out loud. You thought them. Remember me telling us that you must also gain control of your thoughts. Don't let your thoughts just run wild. Everything around you was a thought at one time. Real talk. This pen was a thought at one time. We did use rock stone as drop on the ground, so and somebody said one day, what if we made something where you can put ink in it and then write the ink on this thing right here and then come up with pen. Everything was a thought at once. In good and bad. Good and bad. So no make no bad thoughts or control your thoughts. Control, because we're humans, we all have bad thoughts. Don't make nobody tell them to have no bad thoughts. We all have bad thoughts. But don't let the bad thoughts consume you. And don't let your bad thoughts escape and come into actions and become a reality. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be in control of your thought process first. Burnout. Like when Rasta said burn out this and burn out that them did talk like burn that out of your consciousness. Burn out any bad thought out of your consciousness. You find yourself being somebody who wish bad for people secretly. I hope him don't make it. I hope it pop down and mash up. Burn that out of your consciousness. Train yourself to say something good even when you want to say something bad. And watch and see if you don't become the kind of person who says something good all the time to the point where it just flows from you as good. It takes training though. Now I tell you, it takes training, but you can be that. Yeah, man. I don't want, what you say? I don't want any karma reaching my baby boy. I do my best to be kind, my thoughts and actions. Absolutely. Absolutely. Once you become conscious of the power of karma, you will start to operate differently in life. Facts. Facts. Now, if you think you can escape karma, then more power to you. Just stay away from me. If you think you can escape karma, more power to you. Just stay away from me, because you will find out that you can't. You can't escape karma. Can't. With that said, I think we did enough of that topic for the morning. I think it's time for us to talk about, we have a random question session going on, and I'll ask a couple of questions and then we'll segue into the what's going on, which Jerome asked about earlier. The trending topic in Jamaica right now about the woman will get gunned down on video and all these other things, right? Before we do that though, shout out to the Vybz Kartel fans them. I am one of those. God on Time is available for pre-order today. That's starting today, the 20th. God on Time, Vybz Kartel, God on Time. That is his new album that's coming out. The new album is due June 5th, but available for pre-order right now. So, you know, those who really, really support, they're going to get to hear it way ahead of everybody else. I mean, today is the 20th of May. So to June 5th, we have like another 2 weeks or so. So you'll be like 2 weeks ahead of everybody else with the album. Pre-order the album. And the lead single off of the album is also called God on Time. And I saw the preview of the video for it. And the video looks like a movie. So he actually said that he is not doing any more Badman music. And on this album, you can expect that there will be no gunman thing, no Badman something. What you're going to find on this album is mostly like growth and maturity, love, and deep struggles and the will to survive and going through pain and coming out on the other side, you know what I'm saying? So that's what this album is going to be about. And the ladies are going to love it. He said the men are going to find something in it too for them. But the ladies, them are going to love that one here. So that's where he's at with this album. I saw a lot of people saying stuff like him fall off and them want back the 2000 and what one person said they want back the 2002 Vybz Kartel when him did a chop them kind of lyrics, yeah, and they played a song and the song was straight gunman song. No, me like gunman song and everything, but you have to respect people's journey in life too. And nobody who was around in 2002 is still the same way in 2026. Do the maths and see how many years ago that was. Whoever was 20 in 2002, how old are they now in 2026? You know what I'm saying? So as an artist, I expect his music to show his growth. You know, one time my sister said, I don't even listen to reggae music no more. She was like, I listen to like African music and all this other stuff. So I asked her why. Because we are Jamaican. So why you turn your back on reggae? And she said, because some of them artists here, you listen to them for like the last decade and a half, and they're still singing the same thing. It's like the only thing them sing about is poor and sufferation and nothing else. And when you see them in real life, there's nothing poor about them or the way them live or them bank account or so she's like, why you keep like show your audience something else? You know what I'm saying? I want to see the whole journey. I want to see from when you did poor and you did go through sufferation to when you did go through some struggles and you buck your toe and you fell down in life and you had to go through that and then you get up back again. And I want to see your rise of the Phoenix story. I want to see your trials and tribulations story. I want to see the reality of your journey. And then now, boom, you finally strike it rich. Now you can talk to me about riches and show me what you have achieved from all this struggling and going through it, and I want to see that. I don't want to wake up after the next 15 years, you tell me about down in the ghetto and the struggling and mama ball, and like it gets depressing, you know. And I understand you're singing for the poorer class then to uplift them, but you can't sing and uplift them by talking about poverty alone all the time. You have to be an example and show them, say, you can make it out too, you know. You can do it through the music. So I'm very welcoming of whatever project he's about to put out. For some reason, as much as I would want to hear some gunman Vybz Kartel song, I'm a respecter of the journey of life. And then again, if him give it, me probably wouldn't like it at the end of the day. Not gonna like it, cause a gun song and a cartel, but then I probably won't be playing it loud. And I probably will be like, because I'm the kind of person like this. If me I play certain things and I'm in traffic and people pull up next to me, if it's not aligned with who I am or the current situation where them can visibly see, me turn that down. You know? I'll give you an example. Remember that song that became very famous? Ace Hood and DJ Khaled them put this song out. That's I woke up in a new Bugatti. Boom. I woke up in a new Bugatti. If I'm alone in the car, windows up, I'm turned up. I woke up in a new Bugatti. If I'm riding around in my Ford, I'm not gonna be in traffic. Turn buck at the max. I woke up in a new Bugatti. People are looking at me like, Ninja, you're not in a Bugatti, you're in a Ford. And an old model Ford at that. So, you know, music is something to me where it must reflect the journey. It must reflect the journey. I look forward to seeing this God on Time album. As you know, God on Time came when he came out of prison. And I believe it came from, I don't know if it came from ISAT, but I know ISAT was a part of, right? So look forward to that. So again, the pre-order starts today for all the people them who will pre-order your music. And we buy music. When we support the artists, then we buy the music. That means we buy Massacre music, we buy Cartel music. For all the people them out there will like to put too much of a division in the thing. You support this artist, so you're not buying nothing from this artist. I'm not one of those people. If I like the artist, I support the artist. Alkaline drop an album, I buy it. Massacre drop an album, I buy it. Cartel drop an album, I buy it. Because I like dancehall music. And I want to hear for myself what the artist put out. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we do with it. So make sure you go pre-order God on Time today. All right? With that said, get that off of the list. We talked about the different degrees of hard already. We're going to roll into... Don't forget, Jamar is at the top of the chat this morning, pinned for his GoFundMe. Jamar is the same guy again that we got the washing machine for. And he's almost made his goal now with how much money he needs to get a vehicle that he can take his produce from the farm to the market. We're help people, or we're trying to help people so that they can end up in a position where they can help themselves and then not really need help again. A wise man said, when you help people, soon you are going to need help, and you can look around and see who you have helped. And you won't even have to be out there stretching out your hand and begging for help, because you've helped so many people, like genuinely help them, put them in a position to be able to help themselves. Then, you know, just drop scraps along the way, right? So if you can give $1 or $2 to help Jamar achieve this goal, he's almost there. Get him there. We're going to go through about 3 questions and then we're going to go into the next topic. And the next topic is probably going to be our final topic for the morning. And the final topic for the morning is going to surround the shooting incident that happened in Granville in Jamaica recently, where the female known as Buju was killed. So, off topic, do you believe that there is life after death? like after you physically die from here, this plane, do you believe that there is a life that you will be living again after this? Or do you think that this is it? When you're dead, then put you in the ground, or them cremate you, you're done, and there will be no more you. Do you think that there is a life after this life? That's one. I want to say either the phone light up or the comment section light up, you know. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Flo, the show done?
No, the show not done. We are going to our next topic.
All right. So me I try to call you back a long time, but we couldn't get you. Just for a recap, I am the person who called just now about the guy with the thumb. I never cheated. That guy was my everything. He's the father of my children. But that was what caused the ending of the relationship, because he went and showed those pictures to his friend.
And I could see how that would. That's what I said to the. Did you hear what I said to the caller?
Yes, but I was going through the comment just now, and I see where Kingston say, "I'm good," something like that, and that you get to cheating, but I never cheated.
Right. He was the one that put your picture out, your naked pictures you took.
Yes.
Him bring it, go get other man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wally Paskin out picture too. Wally.
Blood fire. Then hold on.
So that was.
Wait, since you're up on the phone, why would he do that?
I guess he was trying to show me off to his friend, but it backfired on him.
The woman you have your children with, though? That's something.
Yeah,
that's
2 children with him. Like my children were small at the time.
Yeah.
They're 26 and 23 now.
See.
So it's been a long time ago, and I broke up with him years ago, and it was because of that. So if he sees me today, he wants to still get back in a relationship, but no, I can't.
I don't blame you.
And tell Jerome, me know him from Fort Lauderdale.
Blood fire. Jerome, she said she know you from Fort Lauderdale, bro. All right, Carla, big up yourself, see?
All right. You too.
Yeah, big violation that, man. I don't know why a sensible man would have done that to the mother of his children. Like the woman where you're there with and she bear your children, them like you got carry fear, skin out picture them go show other people. That's weird. No sensible man would do that. No disrespect women, but that's something you do with a side girl. A side chick. Something where your brethren them I say, "Why now we have to get that to no dog?" And you say, "Yo, brother, me get to, you know. I tell us, yo, me give her some. Hey, check out them picture, yeah. So me have look here. See this. That's who you would do that to, not to the woman who's having your children. Some people are weird, but yeah, she called to clarify. All right, and I told you it was an old story. I could tell it was an old story. Jerome, you are not as mysterious as you think you are. People in here got you figured out, and apparently they know you. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Hey, Flo. I just wanted to let that young lady know that I just wanted context, and I'm happy she called in and gave the context to it.
Okay, my brother.
All right.
Manners.
Yeah, man. It's a safe space at Flo's platform.
You see.
Just hope she never feel no way. It just sounded like
she did a cheat and she get.
Yeah, man. But thanks for calling in, ma'am. I don't know your name, but you know, I apologize if you felt certain type of way.
Big up yourself, my brother.
All right.
Manners. That's how we do it, you know. That's how we do it. We keep it in the family loving, regardless of if we agree or disagree. But now look, my friend Uman though. Boy, you know what, Mervin, so many man stay just like that though. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
SouFLo.
Yeah, family.
You just jokingly responded that that's something you're that picture with your fish of a side pic, right?
I apologized to ladies before I said it, and I said that's something that a man would normally do with a side chick, not with your main woman.
I know, but in the US you can't even do that with a side chick
anymore. Yeah, true. True.
Yeah, it's against the law. It's against the law.
Yeah. Actually, there's a case right now of a guy that recently got convicted of that, and in Buffalo going to do some prison time.
Exactly. Guess what? Yeah. Yesterday I got a case with a guy that just sold a breast.
Just the breast.
Yeah, I didn't get 3 years probation for just the breast.
See it there? So you can't even do that anymore.
Thank you.
All right. Fair warning. Fair warning. It's called revenge porn now. So you can't even go bring your ex pictures and show anybody anymore and have. But yeah, back to where Mervyn did I say. Me would have never looked my virgin them woman or his ex-woman them either. If my virgin run through that already, I would never want it. And if him have it right now, I definitely don't want it. Don't even be friendly. I don't even want to be friendly with my brethren woman. Me not even want to be friendly enough to where when we meet, we hug. Not even that. Because me probably like bounce our fist just like how me bounce the brethren them fist same way. Right? Just keep your distance kind of thing. You know, you got weird fellas out here though. They're like follow up and down and brethren woman and they on all our social media and like all our pictures them and leave funny comments under them and these kind of things. That's weird to me. I wouldn't do it. There are so many other people to follow and leave funny comments. You won't catch me under my brethren woman picture them. That's just principles. See? But, you know, some people operate off of certain principles and then some people don't have no principle at all. And that's how the world go. All right. Let's get into, I don't want to touch that topic here. I'm just going to say, Future Fambo, Beanie Man. I'm going to leave it there so. Because cease and desist, legal team out. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
That's it. So this one come early. Quick. I waited in time. Easy. Big finger. You know what? Yes. Live on the air with SouFLo.
All right. All right. Listen. So, here's where we're at. Don't even bother answer the question then. I'm going to draw this down to an end. Tension flared in Granville, St. James on Monday as angry residents mounted fiery roadblocks to protest the fatal shooting of 45-year-old Buju, otherwise known as, or her real name is Latoya Bulgen, under controversial circumstances. So by the time news media houses had arrived in the community, including the Gleaner, shortly after 10 a.m., firefighters from the St. James Division of the Jamaica Fire Brigade had already went there and put out the fire car. The people then start block the road and then start set the stuff on fire that they were using to block the road. A lot of people were angry because she is somebody who is well known in the community, right? So the fire brigades came out, put out most of the fire by the time media got there. A heavy police presence remains in the area, led by Senior Superintendent Aaron Samuels, commander of the St. James team, a team from the Independent Commission of Investigation. A team from the Independent Commission of Investigation, or INDECOM, were also there, led by Warren Williams, who also was on the scene. Before I go any further, let me say this. It's funny how I called Mark Shields' name yesterday. And in the context in which I called his name, I was discussing Harsh Chang. And I said, our Minister of National Security is a Chinaman. And Chinese people will never put a Chinese life under a black life. They will always see a Chinese life as more valuable than black life. Don't make no mistake about this. Me now bite my tongue. Don't ever think they will look at you and think you are equally valued, because you will never be in their eyes. Chinese lives will always come first to them. Chinese. Same thing for others, right? People normally put themselves first. That's what I try to say. In those contexts, I actually said something about who he's married to, even though he might have been born in Jamaica, versus people like Mark Shields and you know, when from the opposition, Mark from the opposition, People's National Party leader, how they fell in love with Jamaican culture. I mean, Mark a Jamaican in Bande too, just like the Chinese not commissioner, but Chang. But he didn't say to himself, I'm going to keep it all white. And this is a conscious decision that nobody could beat you for choosing your own type. However, I see where it was a conscious decision to keep it that way, which tells me it bolsters my argument to what I'm trying to say about you, as in, if it was Chinese lives that were being taken at the rate that our security forces are taking lives, you would have written policies into place, did all of that. So when I said that, who do I see yesterday come out? Mark Shields. Mark Shields on behalf of Jamaica government, urging the people of Jamaica, and especially the people of Granville, to basically stand down, to chill, to wait on the investigations to take its course. And you know, I said to myself, say, that's no coincidence. But Mr. Mark Shields, since y'all do listen, sir, you're joining them to play with the people's intelligence, because it happened on video for the world to see it. You have people in the UK, you got people in other parts of Europe, you have people in Africa, we're seeing it. Then one of the brothers them were calling, he's calling from Africa, from the continent, right? That calls in and speaks to us on a more cerebral level, more time, him reasoning. You have people from other Caribbean islands. The world has seen it now. And the same video, there's nothing more to this investigation apart from the backstory that you're about to give. If you want to say we shouldn't decide if that was a murder or not, what you're trying to tell the people them is, don't believe your eyes. Wait for us to tell you what to believe. I'm going to support that. I don't support that, because we all saw the same thing. So make no mistake about it. What I saw was this woman, who them call Buju, being murdered. That's what I saw. And that's what everybody else saw. So I don't know. One I tell the people them about stand down, hold on, wait until we finish this investigation, because y'all are not going to switch or twist the narrative, and you're not going to come up with a different story to justify her killing. That's what I think y'all are trying to do. Come up with a way to justify her killing. I see people saying stuff like, you know, we have an unruly society of Jamaican people who feel like they can disobey law enforcement. And if that lady had only listened to the police and not disobey his words, she would be alive today. There was nothing that warranted him killing her. Nothing. So I don't care how to stitch this. Sideways, left to right, right to left, top to bottom, bottom to top, up and down. We witnessed a murder on video. Okay? Right. Now, residents, many of whom spoke with visible fear, anger, and disbelief, insisted that she was killed in cold blood during an encounter with the police on Sunday. What I'm finding out is that the 17-year-old, so community members acknowledged that she was known for being loud, and she was known for being a opinionated kind of person. But they argued that she was targeted. This woman was targeted. Now, for those of us who saw what happened in the video, we probably thought, okay, police jumped in and was just doing his job. But the more that keeps on coming out, it paints a clearer picture that she was definitely targeted. The community is saying she was targeted. The community is saying she had prior run-ins with that same police officer that killed her. Not a different police, the same one. That is no coincidence. She was targeted after a heated confrontation with that same police officer following the controversial killing of the 17-year-old it so happens that the 17-year-old Tajay Edwards that they killed is actually her blood cousin, related. It is also said that she is an eyewitness to her 17-year-old cousin's killing by security forces. So, how much of a coincidence is that? If she is the eyewitness to the killing of her 17-year-old cousin, and she is being vocal about what she saw, and now she's using this big van vehicle to transport people to a site where a demonstration is staged, and she gets killed right there dropping off those people for them to go demonstrate. All of this we're supposed to believe is just, oh, how ironic. Well, you know, maybe it's just coincidence. It's not coincidence. A clear picture is painted here. A clear picture is painted here. According to a female friend who was in the vehicle when she was shot, behind the steering wheel, she said she had been participating in the protest that was linked to her cousin's death when the police stopped the black Toyota Voxy. The police stopped the vehicle, and the police asked her for her driver's license, because this is the part that we didn't see, right? The police stopped the vehicle, and asked her for her driver's license, and she presented them with her foreign driver's license. But the police said that they wanted a Jamaican driver's license from her, which she did not have. So she said the police then instructed her to exit the vehicle and pull up the handbrake. Now, you know, so you have to go pull up the handbrake before you exit the vehicle. I'm saying exit the vehicle and pull up the handbrake. The vehicle rolled forward a little bit as she was pulling up the handbrake, and that is when I heard BOW! And I seen her slump backwards. And them tell her to pull up the handbrake and exit the vehicle. That kind of remind me of when the police here say, driver license registration. And we're so used to heading to our glove compartment for our driver's license registration. And as a black father who has children who are black young men who are driving, I worry for their safety. So I have to give them a lesson in how to interact with law enforcement if they're ever pulled over driving. You know, I'm like, Jaden, Kosi, Farai, you don't be moving around in the car. Don't speak to the police officer using, because some people are just normally expressive when they speak. Them like to use them hand and stuff. I said, don't do any of that. And to ensure you don't do any of that, put both hands on the steering wheel. And all the time you're talking, maintain eye contact. Show the police officer that I'm not doing anything wrong, and I can definitely look you in your face. I'm not drunk, I'm not high, I'm not being shady or deceptive. I'm looking you dead in your face. Answer him straight. Yes, sir. No, officer. Yes, officer. No, officer. Yes, officer. I said to my boys, I tell them, drill them, I tell them, listen, if he says driver's license registration, you want to let him know while your hands are still on the steering wheel and you're looking in, maintaining eye contact. My driver's license and registration are over there in the glove compartment. He's going to say, okay, go ahead and get it. You're going to tell him, okay, I'm going to get my driver's license and registration from the glove compartment. He's going to say, yeah, go ahead. You're going to move one hand off the steering wheel, open the glove compartment, retrieve, hand it to him, all the while maintaining eye contact, right? That might save you. I mean, if them come for kill you, them will kill you regardless, but that might save you. So we have to drill them through these steps and these things. Now, in her case, them pull her over, them tell her to come out of the vehicle. She was pulling up the handbrakes to come out the vehicle. And him just fire off the shot. When me look out, me see the policeman. This is somebody who was sitting in the vehicle. Gave an interview. She said, when I look out, me see the policeman that she had an argument with when our cousin was killed, with his gun still pointed at the vehicle. And that's the first time she said blood fire. And not him, she didn't argue with when time them did kill our cousin. Buju didn't do anything. She was murdered in cold blood, is what that person said. Residents expressed outrage over the shooting, but they remained reluctant to speak publicly or to be photographed because the residents of this community are saying they fear retaliation from the police. They fear retaliation from the police because look what they've done to Buju, who decided to speak up. That means them can do the same thing to the rest of we too. So yesterday I saw where Indicom put out a notice where Indicom is saying to the people, anybody who is an eyewitness to this is being urged to come forward. So I scroll the comment section to see what the response might be from the people who are reading this. And almost every response was exactly what I thought it would be. Uno non trick we and kill we. None of we no know nothing. Leave us alone. We already know say nothing not coming out of this, and we're not gonna find a way to justify how she get killed. Leave us alone. Next comment, Amora with them want get to kill. Next comment, this is a trap. When somebody wrote, this is a trap. What them want if you come in so them can put bullseye on your back. So them can get rid of every witness that had anything to do with this case. Eventually, you got dead. Don't go. It's messed up that the people have to think like that. It's messed up that they have to think like that. That they can't come out and say, hey, I witnessed that it happened right in front of me, blah, 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 and give an account. Look what happened to Buju. She was demanding justice for her cousin. And they, the police, came back and they killed her. And they killed her in front of everybody. She was the one who was leading the charge demanding justice for her 17-year-old cousin. She never did anything wrong. She was only lashing out because of what they did to her cousin, and now she dead too. So the message has been sent loud and clear. The distrust of Indicom was also evident throughout the community, with several residents claiming previous investigations has yielded little accountability. What did I say about Indicom before? Mr. Indicom is like that pit bull that has lost all its teeth. It look like it can do something, but Indicom when it got to bite, no biting, no go on. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
SouFLo.
Yeah, family.
Morning.
Good morning.
You remember what you said? Indicom win, the JCF win, and come back to the fear of being put on the people. Because you see, you heard what you said? All the comments that you said, you saw, was what you think would be. You can't just get rid of everybody. Put the fear back now, you keep on the skin quick. We wouldn't know so we just take that shut on the fucking mouth.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. That's
they
like,
are going to win.
That's like when them kill her in that manner. this wasn't no, believe me, if them did want her in a like an undercover operation or something like that, them could have get her that way. This was made, if you go back to plantation days, right? And you remember the most rebellious slave, how he would be done in front of everybody in broad daylight. Right, they didn't punish him in secret. They did him gruesomely in front of everybody else to strike fear into everybody else. And then they would say, who next want to run? Nobody would answer.
Nobody. Everybody
want to be done like him, right? So it's the same strategy they have employed right here. Bust hard in front of everybody. I bet nobody else don't say nothing.
All right. SouFLo.
Yeah.
I'm going to say something to you quick. Not even quick, but I'm going to say this. There's a word what these new people come up with this pandemic and the whole transhuman thing. They're saying if you see something, your brain come like you're gone. So they more hard in a hospital tie you up and give some injection because you see out of the normal. You see what is happening, but not many can see. And that's it. Hello, my God, my caller coming.
All right. Your phone did fuzzy anyway. We can't really hear what you say still. Can we let him finish a thought before no call in? Crystal G, the thing about that is some people who are viewing, they are delayed in their delivery of the program, which is something I cannot control on their end. So sometimes them think you're done with your what you say. When they call in, you're in the middle of it. You know, and everybody is not viewing on the same thing. So they went on to say, we're not in nothing with Indicom. They don't trust Indicom. From January, them investigating the killing of a 4-year-old child by the police. And I know we can't hear nothing from them. And I remember the 4-year-old, and I remember the operation that the police went on, and gunshot fly through the woman's house and shoot her 4-year-old. And I remember how she described how she run out, and when she run out, the soldier man tell her to go back into the bomb clot house, and them keep on fire the gunshot them same way, and the little boy get hit. And it was a policeman who eventually, she said she ran out of the house this time because she's like, no, she have to go get help for the baby. It's a policeman that saw her that said, Jesus Christ, me have a little youth that see him age, I know, mommy. Let me get you some help or whatever. That's the 4-year-old she's talking about, where she said, from when Indicom investigate that the case, they all know. There are other killings that Indicom is so-called investigation from God know when, and all know them can't come up with nothing. So the people them say we're not in nothing with Indicom. Because from January, they might investigate the killing of the 4-year-old child by the police, and all know we can't hear nothing from them. We now waste time with Indicom. It's a young woman who also voiced fear that the matter would not be properly investigated. So Williams, however, urged witnesses to cooperate with the investigators to ensure a fair and an impartial probe. Let me say something again before I get into the rest of this information, right, Tessa? I saw yesterday where because them always do this, and I don't know if y'all are paying attention. Every time they do a killing, right? Every time they do a killing, they also end up doing a softening campaign. Like they will release something that says the Jamaica Constabulary Force has brought murders down by 55% so far this year. And the trust from the Jamaican people has increased significantly because of the good work that they're doing in the communities. Like I saw that campaign yesterday, and I thought, how this ain't no coincidence. This is not a coincidence. This is deliberately done this way. This is deliberately done this way. So they said that we're urging the witnesses of the incident to come forward and to have us record their statements, because while the video from the incident are out there, these statements will add context, said Williams, who is leading the Indicom part of the thing, who recently assumed responsibility for Indicom's Western Jamaica operations. Councillor Michael Trope, who represents Granville in the St. James Municipal Corporation, was present when the shooting took place. Now, he said that he intends to provide a statement to Indicom and encourage other residents to do the same despite their fear. I was watching a video with him yesterday, interview, and he said he's a licensed firearm holder. This is councillor, you know. He's been in that community for 30-something years as councillor. He said he's a licensed firearm holder, and I don't even walk with my licensed firearm anymore, because for fear that the police them will buck me up a road and talk about put up your hand them, and me go put up my hand so and them see me gun and I'm a licensed gun, and they don't ask no question, them just fire gunshot and kill me, so me don't even walk with my licensed firearm anymore. That is what it has come to. I want the Jamaican Constabulary Force know, say, at the end of the day, these people don't trust you. And I've been saying this for years. Most Jamaicans don't trust Jamaica police, but we're under a government who believes whatever they tell themselves. Crime is down by 50%. The trust in the people has increased, and them always measure everything by 99%. This is the most trusted we have ever been in the eyes of the Jamaican people. I don't know who I talk to. I don't know who I'm talking to. Two things can be true at once. Yes, the people them want you to do your police job and get the real murderer them, kill them, gang member them out of the place, so the place can free up and be nice again. But the people them don't want to be killed by UNO in a manner in which y'all are doing it, with no accountability and no accountability and nothing for, no transparency is the word I'm looking for, right? Counselor said, I am not fearful. As long as there is issue, as long as there are issues, I'm going to speak out. He used the opportunity to call on the Prime Minister, Andrew Holness, to retract his statement, meet the judge or your maker, which he believes has caused the police to abandon all restraint. And they have taken these words from the Prime Minister as their marching orders. Send them to the judge or send them to the maker. And we not send nobody go and no judge. For them go get let out on bail and all them something there. Straight to the maker you go. So he's calling on the Prime Minister now to come fix that up. Because they believe that this is off of what they are operating, the way they are operating. So in February of 2025, Andrew Holness made a statement while warning Jamaicans who returned to the island with criminal intentions, because, you know, things were bubbling over in the United States of America, where the United States of America said that they had over 5,000, I forgot what the number was, but it's on my video where it says 5,700 or something Jamaicans are ready for deportation. What they said was they have over 5,000 and something deportation orders for Jamaicans who are in the U.S. They never said they were in custody yet. They said they were in the U.S. This is in the beginning of the year when ICE was getting ready to ramp up its campaign. Remember what I said in that video? I said, good luck catching them, because you have to catch them first to deport them. And I don't see any Jamaican will run off and come here. I don't see the majority of them willing to self-deport. So if me know them well, them just going to lift up and go on next location and go on next location and do what they have to do to ride out the storm until this administration is no longer in power. That's what I said back then. So in the meantime, we were having a conversation about, damn, what if a lot of these are criminals? Because that's what they put out. Rapists, some have double murder, triple murder, some been in prison doing a life sentence here, all these things. They're going to dump them in a Jamaica. And I said, can Jamaica stand this without a backlash? Putting Jamaican citizens in danger by sending in so many deportees, right? This is when Prime Minister Andrew Holness made that statement. If you're coming back to the country, he said, along these lines, come back to the country, welcome home, is your land of your birth, or your yard, fall in line, get something going for yourself, you know, acclimate yourself back into society. Don't come here, come take up no crime and violence and start things so you have to turn the place upside down. And it was in these conversations that he came up with the, let me be clear to you that this is not the Jamaica that you left 10 or 20 years ago. It is not the Jamaica Constabulary Force that you left 10 or 20 years ago. You will either meet a judge or your maker if you come back to Jamaica and violate our laws and create havoc. That, in context to me, didn't give marching orders for police to kill. I don't know why people interpret it like that. Come here, enough people say, Andrew give them the order, you know, hear him say, to send them go to them maker. I said, no, you have to listen to everything that he said. I'm a very fair and balanced person. So if this is exactly what he said. Nothing here said, kill and just kill. The man was talking specifically to those who were coming back who would be involved in criminality. And he said, please remember, this is not the Jamaica you left 20 years ago or 10 years ago, and it's not the same Jamaica constabulary force. Come back, come do good. Come back, come help. We build up Jamaica is what he said. He said, if you don't, and you come back thinking you're going to come with your crime and violence, prepare to meet a judge or your maker. Don't come back, come create no havoc. So although some police officers who visited the community expressed some sympathy, residents remain hostile towards law enforcement in this community because they are blaming them for destroying what they describe as a period of peace in the community. Not never going around here, no killing never going around here. Everybody live good. So after many years of war and friction, this community is finally at peace. And just as we start to enjoy the little peace, here come the police terrorizing us. We are traumatized and we're living in fear. Everyone is wondering who them are going to kill next, said one woman. Even the little children are traumatized. This is no way to live. And thank God for our MP, Marlene Melahu Forte, because she has had the courage to actually speak out after what they did to Buju. She never deserved it, she said. Why? You know, I hate to say it, but it's not going to change, y'all. It's not going to change. It's not going to change. And it's going to get worse. You know, yesterday I saw a lady that knows her very well. She's Buju's friend, right? And this, I had to save this video because I wanted to play it for y'all. And you have to listen to what she's saying now. This friend of Buju, we're not taking no call, brother. Or sister, or whoever is calling. We're not taking any calls because we're going to be ending this live soon. But I have to play what she said so everybody can hear it. Because I'm telling y'all that this ain't going to change or stop no time soon. The goal is to have this police officer walk away. But listen what that sister said though.
Oh, so not target everybody, you know. So no just go around and kill people. You just go around and kill people, right? So like how me's a man royal now. Look now. Hey. You just go around now and kill people. You just kill Buju, so I want you have for a long time. No man, you have for a long time. You have a stigma for the pan. You go like man, so we are gonna deal with you like man. The girl don't have a gun, she don't have a knife, she don't have nothing but her fucking life. You stop her, she don't see what you stop her for. Hey, good God, man, the girl I say what is? I better me drive God the station or something. The girl I make her move for go move up. Yes. Shot the blood clot, y'all. Throw her in the back like nothing. There's no woman police there. No, tell me now. What we for do as man royal now? Just walk and kill after all of the blood clot police them. Just tell me now if this is a threat now. Tell me now if my freedom of speech is a threat. Just make me know now. What we for do now as woman? For that walk at the station them or anywhere soon now. On the road. Bicycle, down a parliament, anywhere on the one blood clot there, and just kill you know. People just running upon themselves. Be a woman just start to kill out to no blood clot and say, because you know a man don't move like on the tough. Eh? So this, and to honest, I give poor people money for uno come do. This is what imagine. Poor people money to uno, for uno come do to people. Remember, so now human being, you know, the Bible say, live by the gun and dead by the gun, you know. Anything me say me can give a count fee because guess what? And honestly, chick. Poor people, innocent people want to can't chick way again. A year head I got roll, not me, I got do it. Listen, bear in mind, freedom of speech. A year head I got blood clot roll. A year head I got pussy clot roll. A year head I got that talk about you and your oldness. Yeah. PJ go out with a bag of things, yeah. Post this, yeah. Who this and who that, yeah. But good God, man. Good God, man. Shall you right, you know? Every time Labor Right Day coming out, she jump up, you know. Who say Labor Right like she? And just send them for come kill off the girl. How what time are you? Are you give them the privilege? You're there in your bed nice. Asleep. Everything is alright to your family them. You and your family them alright while we then at the day. Eh? You and your family them alright. Sir, Mr. Sir. Mr. Sir. You and your family them alright while black people are dead like dog shit and you. You feel good? Eh? You feel good? You feel good in yourself. For send out and do your evildoers them. Members said the man, the older man, you know, what them claim to say dead, you know. You did a roll with him, you know. Under the sights, you know. Remember, you know. Them police the way you see, I walk and kill people. Them all they do it for a period of time because them know that them time is coming. Yes, because them deal with people like people are dog. How can you shoot the woman and she not have a gun, she not have a knife? If she even said something, freedom of speech because she a woman. One to you, man. I don't understand how to have dirty ways and thinking about who not go like, man. Let me tell you this, man. I did before this, now. If you not come for me good become not left without a fight on the kill nothing. So imagine, two women in a protest, that's a woman job. She never roll with no one bag of man in a car hunter look for nobody to kill him. A protest, she a protest. And she don't know say who do the damage. Who do that one woman then for protest? And they drag the woman out of the blood clot here after all the do one for blood clot, the two and boom to her in a blood clot van back. And if the woman was not too warriors, who do we not afraid to step to her? Because we don't know that she have 100 and guns them. And her dogs them will come kill you. But you don't know say it's just a little boat. But go like man, and more time she could have fuck off the girl them but who can blood clot get. I don't feel like she has sucked them off or whatever. I don't think she wanted to them. To whom it may concern, eh? Who do just walk and kill off blood clot people? So what would you want the people them through? Just like over the country where say them not do not at all, Italy. Over Italy where the people them say them not buy, them not spend, them not gonna work, them not do nothing. Me could see what the ecosystem I got to know now. Me could see if them are gonna come tell about God work. God on the big pussy mama that the people them in Jamaica for do. All of the people them are Ministry of Education, Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Social Security. All of them for stop blood clot come and see who on the generate and on the blood clot run. If I know we the people on the turn to who is the government of Jamaica, the people them, the whole blood clot people them are government of Jamaica. Come back and we are the government of Jamaica now. Because when the government cause it, I know we cause nothing. I don't want somebody at the government. And the people them at Jamaica, the blood clot government, to all have one prime minister. That's how we never have no more than God. Trust in a God and believe in a God can know the end time now. Who do ever see something? And to all come. Any which side all the time them come for see inner city, get a youth and get a girl at them. Remember, who do not get a people chance, you know? Who do say as them reach 16, kill them, cause they don't want to pity them for come ban and be something in life. I two people them have. My me have a son 5, but I two people them have. A boy and a girl. Yeah. And me I got there for them. Me I got there for them and teach them my way. What I say? My way of liberty. My blood clot way of liberty. Cause you never come see my son and come kill him for no at all. And see my daughter come kill her. Me I tell you the God mighty truth. 4 days I got done in you see you blood clot and all over the back of you. You see all over the back of you. One year get the beat now, them are gonna get it too. Just like the foreign artists them when them sell them blood clot soul. And them telling us them I sell my soul for you know. So anything I reach me, I reach you know. It's just like that. I saw it I can reach your blood clot diatic people about them are diatic for that. Them diatic for gonna stop them mother cause them are idiot. Them not see what you do. Your business for nobody. And the man on the road go running at the blood clot boy out. I'm freaking pick the one side. When I carry the bomb o'clock, man, got the station, them all about the people, them say them don't have that name. On the walk and shut the people, damage up people, crucial up on people, and feel like you don't want people to shut up. Nobody now shut me up on my mouth this. This is my mouth. Yeah. Freedom of speech. Anybody want to come lock me up. But remember, I want to lock me up. Video is a thing like this. It now stop. It now stop and numbers never lie. Numbers never lie. Remember, Biden code. Biden code. Return number and turn blood clot words. Turn words in and number into words. Remember, number never blood clot like. So go and run down where you not have here. When the band comes to the blood clot land of beauty and want come change it for the blood clot way. Me sorry to Tainos and the Outbacks them never they are the right way to chill out to the blood clot. Because Uno at the back of them. Uno at the birth right after the back of them. We are sell out the black people them. Uno are sell we out to kill way. Just like the people them all known people them pity them can't go to school them so. When the blood clot hurricane lick. I know you want the people them for dead. The food them where you make blood clot waste. How much container out of blood clot food. I will not find place to go dash them way. Because they don't want the people them to know how much in food are waste. Because they want the people them for dead. For take what they land. For do the experiment and all kind of thing. God now blood clot sleep and Joe. Anything that up your blood clot sleep, the people them got blood clot no. You for go that me I tell them in a business. Who wants to this? You for go them a ball, them for ball and say you for come down. That them need for do ball and tell them for you for come down because of them blood clot put you up there and me too. I blood clot my vote to get to remember say the young people, you chick once. You can't chick blood clot twice. Because we have head power body. We know we have blood clot no. So if you feel like you're good, them want come kill we now. Come kill with her. 24 Wall Street. 24 Wall Street, Kingston, where I come from. Yeah. Me then near to Ministry of Education, Ministry of Social Security, Ministry of Finance. So you come get me and come suck out my good pussy when my mother burnt me with. Come suck out my good pussy when my mother blood clot burnt me with. When you feel like you say people now burnt up them boy, pick them and turn them in a some I tune it even know, you know. I like you know. Oh, to me like you know. Killing the dead and you think me like you know. Me not like you.
I had to play her message, right? Because I see people in the comment section that say stuff like, oh, she's angry and what you need to do is you need to listen. Some of them are foreign too long, so on you're speaking spoken English and you don't listen and you believe that because somebody is well-rounded in their English, that they have the best intentions, and then as soon as somebody start talk like how she's talking, oh my God, she is so vulgar. I get up people them, nothing what she has said don't make sense. Listen what she just said, all of it, because she make a whole heap of sense. Where she start talk about the Bakra Master offspring them, where she start talk about who is getting sold out, where she start talk about what agenda them under. And who are back the prime minister where she started. She said a whole lot of shit that most of you missed it. But now I'm going to go no further with this video this morning. The biggest part out of all though is she is a die-hearted Labourite. So, for the people them who were saying yesterday, day before yesterday when me say, you see her in the picture, Buju will get killed, in a picture with Andrew, she run him down to go take picture with him. Because that's how it happens. You don't just get a picture with the prime minister. So it's election time. I go on, him pass through your constituency. You're a supporter. You run him down. You get a picture with him. You put on your green. That was a Labourite green she did have on, right? And that's what she's telling you. He got my vote too, she said. And who was a more die-hearted Labourite than Buju, the one with them killed? She is starch, die-hearted Labourite, and this is what they voted for, and this is who they backed, and they are the people who were saying 1 p.m., third term loading. Not care one or say third term loading, and this is how they got paid. Yeah. They were warned. You're absolutely right, PG. You're absolutely right. They were warned. I mean, I hate to be the one to say it, but because I hate to be the one to say it, did not tell you. But hey, we're watching it all unfold. I don't like to leave the platform with, because I have to end the live now, and I don't like to leave the platform with people feeling like, oh God, this is, down and the glasses. I think we did enough laughing and talking for the morning. So if this subject turns serious, then we leave out of here upon a conscious level of something real that is happening out there as well. Not true? So with that, I'm going to say this. Brace yourself, Jamaica. Brace yourself. The divide in Jamaica will only grow bigger. Walk with my words. The divide in Jamaica, and remember this day, today is the 20th of May, 2026. Remember I said it this day. The divide in Jamaica will only grow bigger. You will have an upper class and you will have a lower class. And that is it. You will have the ruling class and then you will have the others. Justice will only split one way. And you will see. And things are going to get way worse before they can get better. And that too, you will see. All right? We're going to have more of this conversation at a later date. But we know what we saw in the video. And it doesn't matter if she was a butch. Because that's what she said in this talking too. She said, I have someone always I tell you about, you're going like your man, so I'm going to treat you like your man. I never heard her say that before. I said what I said. I said, judging from seeing Buju's pictures and videos, she moved very manly. And in a culture like Jamaica, I'm old school Jamaican raised. Women don't talk over man and talk down for man and talk to man like a them run the place. Me say woman get shot a box already. Hey girl, now you're a big man to talk. Bye! Them kind of something there. I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying where the culture is coming from, where we're at, so on and so forth. So when things change so much that people like Buju now who feel free in the United States of America, even though you are a woman, you can still act like a man and talk to other man like you're a man too. It's not going to fly in Jamaica, and that could have also contributed to her demise. Along with her being a witness and the outspoken one at that to what happened, to something that they're trying to cover up. So all of that is something to think about. Manners and respect to each and every one of you tuning in. I appreciate you greatly. Thanks for being here. And thanks for allowing us to be us. Walk good. Until we meet again. Like my granny, Miss Ruby said, be good. If you can't be good, be careful. But Miss Ruby said to be good. Mas Clevie, my grandfather right next door right here. So Mas Clevie said, I will see you tomorrow if God spare life. And if you spare life, because you don't have control like that, is if God spare life.